welcome to another game on the Bearfoot Miniatures channel, but I imagine you knew that because you clicked on it. I'm joined today by...
I think
who's going to make the decision?
Oh, you're going to go first.
Who's going to make the decision?
I thought I was just going to go
We were
down.
just looking, well, naturally go down. Okay, Connor, hey.
Yeah, who's just been on playing Imperial Fist against my Iron Warriors before, and
Phil, hi.
who's going to be looking for his first win on channel today.
Oh, that's...
So they're going to be playing, as I said, Imperial Fist versus Mechanicum. And Connor, do you want to go through your army list first?
Yeah.
Oh, we're playing Dominion at 3,000 points.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, we forgot.
I actually remembered that today. So the objectives are placed here, which you'll see hopefully popping up on screen on the map now. And then we'll get into army lists.
Yeah, so I'll go through my army list. So in my HQs, I have Fafnir because he's cool. That's literally it. So I've got Fafnir and I've also got Imperial Fist Special HQ, which is the Castellum, is the way to say it. I always get it wrong.
Okay.
Or Castellin, yeah, Castellin, sorry.
So you're right then, you were always
yeah,
doing
always get it wrong. Yeah, so I've got a Castellin. So what he effectively does is he makes all of my heavy support squads scoring, gives them line, whether he's on the board or not, which is nice.
Doesn't he also get an extra shot?
Yeah, so he gets...
that's the important bit,
yeah,
right?
so the best part of his rule is he gets to mastercraft whatever weapon he has and gains one additional shot with that weapon.
Yes.
So that's what I brought him for,
Well, he's
not
got
the additional line,
Relentless
obviously.
as a Centurion.
Yeah.
And he could have a 2-shot las cannon at that.
He could do, he doesn't. He's actually got mastercrafted at the start, he's Assault Cannon, so...
Okay.
Because Imperial Fists. So, so that's what he's got
It's
in
not
that.
called on the start of the Assault Cannon, but fair enough.
whatever. It's an assault cannon. It's an assault cannon. It's what it is.
All friends here.
Yeah, sort of. Then in my elite choices, I can't remember what I've taken in my elites. In my elites, I've taken a Contemptor with Melter and Fists.
As is the standard
loadout. Placed right in the middle of the board. Next to two of my other troops, which I'll go through in a minute. I've then got two Tech Marines. So I've taken one Tech Marine to be really honourable.
And have a guess where they're going.
Yeah, so one Tech Marine's got a Cognisignum with him, and that's it actually. So he's just got that with him. He's with a las cannon squad placed towards the back of the sword.
Spoiled it.
I know, sorry. And then the other one's got a boarding shield, a cyber familiar, and a thunder hammer.
For that sweet 3-up rerollable.
Yeah. I don't really care. You can give me hate. I thought I'd just show everyone worldwide it's horrible. So that's why I'm putting him in. I've then got 3 apothecaries. They're all bog standard. Then I have 2 phalanx warder squads. They're both 15 man. They're both placed next to each other in the middle of the board, pretty much just to try and secure the objectives as quickly as possible. I've got in one squad 3 thunderhammers. I've got a Vexilla and a Vox. He has got he's in the squad with Fafnir as well, and one of the apothecaries. I've then got, in the other squad, pretty much exactly the same, apart from I've got 1 plasma gun rather than 2 thunder hammers, just because what's modelled on the items. They've got the other Tech Marine and the apothecary. I've then got a 15-man breacher squad. They've got 3 melter guns, and they're placed on my right-hand side, so sort of the right-hand side of the board, depending on how the picture's flipped.
It will be there,
it'll be marked. They've got one of the other apothecaries with them. Melter bombs on the sergeant. They've got Vexilla as well, and a power axe on the sergeant as well. Then I've got a recon squad. They've all got sniper rifles. They're placed in the middle of the board as well, just to try and get a line of sight down the mini street we've got here.
Specifically onto Phil's Warlord.
Yeah, specifically aimed up on Phil's Warlord, who I'm sure is going to run over the hill and far away. And then finally, in my heavy support or heavy slots, I have 2 assault cannon squads of 10 men in rhinos, and then a las cannon squad as well.
Okay.
That's it. That's my list.
And you've shown restraint and only got 2 Tech Marines, and one of them don't even have a Cognisignum. So
no, exactly. So you can't call me whack at all.
No, but you are in fact playing Heresy 2 because you have a las cannon squad.
Yeah, that's true. As we found out yesterday, when we wasn't.
Yeah, we weren't playing Heresy 2 because we didn't.
Just say as well, my right of war, I'm running Stan Gauntlet. obviously.
Yeah, I think
If you haven't worked that out already, you've not seen Heresy yet, I suppose.
you've not read the Liber Imperium
Yeah.
or the Liber Astartes.
You're not Liber Imperial Facebook since that's what it's like, all linchpin.
Pretty much. So, Phil, over to you.
Okay, so I've got an Archmagos on Ambient. He has got a Paragon Blade, a Chain Fist, a Cyber Familiar, an Augury Scanner. Then I've got
What
two...
is his...
he's an
High Arcana?
He's High Arcana. It's Archimandrite. So we can take 2 of the Cybernetica, Cyberthergy powers. So he's taking Machina, and he's also taking Cybernetica.
Okay, which one's Machina?
It's the one where he can fix things within 12 inches. And if he does do Battlesmith on stuff, then they get his ballistic skill.
Right, okay.
So then after that, I've got 2 just Magos Dominuses. With Cybernetica, they have got Machinator Arrays, Cyber Familiar and Augury Scanners. In my troops, 2 units of 5 Thalax, made them slightly bigger today. In my elites, 2...
Are they just got lightning guns?
Lightning guns, that's it.
Just lightning
I
guns?
prefer lightning guns.
I like them with the rending 4.
4, I think, and Shred, I think they're really good. In my elites, I've got 2 Domitars. One's got Paragon of Metal and one hasn't. See how useless they are. They're going to be easy kill points for you. Fast attack, 5 Vorax. They're just stock, so lightning guns. They haven't got, what is it, Rad Furnace? Can't remember what it is now.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, the Rad gun, they haven't got that. In my allied detachment...
Iran Cleansers?
Iran Cleansers, that's what it is. Yes. In my allied detachment, which can take, because I'm taking an Archimandrite, I'm taking another Cybernetica Archmagos with 5 Castellax, all with Dark Fires, and they have got Maxim Bolters. In the heavy support there, I have got 3 Thanatars. So 2
in the allied detachment.
2 with plasma mortars,
Yep.
and 1 with the Solax las cannon.
All the correct names today.
I'm trying. After making a hash on Mordheim, I'm trying today. And that is my list.
Yeah.
So not a lot of models.
Yeah, a lot less than mine.
A lot less.
Yeah. So, with that, we will get into the game. If you like the game, if you want Phil to win, don't forget to hit like, comment below what you like, what you didn't like, whether you want Phil to win or not.
If he gets so little likes now.
And subscribe to the channel, as well as there being, Phil, model this for me, a bouncy tray that you can get yourself by subscribing to the Patreon, as well as access to the Discord.
I'm sorry, I
and
did it the wrong
ad-free
way around.
videos. It's fine, no one was looking.
It's when you just click on YouTube to skip 10 seconds.
Exactly. Well, people are watching while painting anyway. No one's actually paying attention, right? Yeah. And with that, we'll get into the game. So we'll get into Connor's first turn. But before he starts, all the hills and fields are actually just here for sort of nice looking reasons. Mm-hmm. We're going to be playing the trees as woodland.
Yep.
The towers as impassable terrain, and the buildings as buildings, except if you're inside the building, it's clear. It's only crossing the threshold that actually counts for like the difficult terrain bit. And that's just because this one is stupidly big.
It'll take forever to get across.
Yeah, well, it's basically impassable terrain as soon as you get inside if you play it any other way.
Yeah.
And into your first turn, Connor. So what thoughts?
So, my movement, what am I going to do? So basically just move everything forward. So in which
do you know
case,
what? That's such a shocker.
Shocker, I know, right? So first of all, I'm just going to move my Contemptor forward.
And you're going to go 7.
I'm actually
You know he's got an 8-inch move, don't
I know he has, but...
I just thought I'd double check.
I know he has.
I'm so clearly on
but
your side.
I also don't want to get him just too close to things in the first go. So
This one has Paragon of Metal.
Cool. That means
So-
nothing to me.
What does Paragon of Metal do?
Plus his 1 to his weapon skill.
Yeah.
Plus his 1 to his wound. Yes. It will not die 4 up. Precision shot and precision strike. On
Connor
4
starts
up.
again.
This changes everything.
This changes everything. No, but what I'm actually going to do is just move him across to see if I can get in, which I don't think I can, but still get some sort of angle on him. Moving away from him, I'm actually going to move my Rhino up 7. and then I'm going to get out my assault cannon squad from here, which I will do in a second off camera, and we'll show you when they're on. I'm going to move my phalanx warder squad on these wonderful mag trays that I have.
Well, I was going to say, Connor, how are you going to move them so fast?
Yeah, look, watch this ability. Or even though I stupidly forgot my own after everything, Max has kindly lent me his, and I'm trying to grab for a tab that isn't there.
So these are the mini mag trays from Mini Mag Tray, surprisingly.
Yeah.
That you've seen me using my solar. Connor actually bought some.
I did, and what I will say is they are brilliant. For warders and things like that, and Imperial Fists where we want everything base to base, they're actually fantastic.
Because of your lockstep rules.
Yeah, it's because of the lockstep rule. So they're fantastic. But I stupidly left mine in Essex.
At least you remembered the models. I'm happy about that.
It's a good start. Then I'm going to move my other Phalanx Warder squad just up, not quite the full amount, just because they all sit round.
That's Ran going up with them.
Yep.
So Ran in that squad will have a 3-up invulnerable because he has an Iron Halo with he's got a shield, which gives him a reroll because he's in Stone Gauntlet.
Yep.
As well as being in lockstep with the Phalanx Warders.
Yep. So anything,
yes, I got it right. I remembered rules
pretty
other
much.
than Iron
So
Warriors.
yeah. So because he's got a boarding shield, they get the rule is it's a +1 to any invuln. So you put it on the Iron Halo, and then it's re-rollable because he's got a boarding shield. So.
And Phil, not to at the risk of sounding too salty.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. It is disgusting.
Bullshit.
It is disgusting. I'm then going to move my other assault cannon squad up 7. Do you want me to take a difficult terrain test for clicking
Not
this?
for the edge of the terrain.
No.
It's only the actual.
Whoa.
Of the building.
It's our game.
Go on then, Phil. What do you want?
No,
to
Connor,
do?
you're fine.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks, building. It's fine.
Thanks, mate.
Sorry, Phil. I was stepping on your toes there.
Yeah.
I'm also going to get these guys out in a second as well. And then what I'm also going to do is just move my Breacher squad up 7.
Yeah.
Which I don't have a mag tray for. So this just shows the difference of tediousness of moving a 15-man squad up.
I will say, I've not been paid by Mini Mag Trays. I just got their products and loved them.
No, and exactly the same.
But actually, it was Leggy. It was Leggy who's played Death Guard on the channel before that put me onto them.
No, they are.
It made that guard. Made that Solar Army go from unplayable.
I never
to playable.
I never thought about using it until I played a couple of games of 2.0, and in fact, I'm actually using the smaller sized ones, and they still work. So it just goes to show that they are good. So
at the risk of doing too much
advertising, Monster sponsor us. I really like it.
Also, these are made out of large Pringle cans.
Yeah. Anyone who wants to pay us to spend something, we will do it. I'm going to get the...
Are you also working for Under Armour?
I wish I was. I'm going to get the assault cannon squads out now, and then we'll come back when they're out on the board.
Yeah.
The metal cat doesn't allow you to react.
We'll cover this. So Connor's units have got out.
Yeah.
Into the fields.
Yeah. So I've got the first squad with HQ guy. I won't mess up his name again.
Castellan?
Yeah. We'll call him Derek.
Derek.
And the rest of his assault squad, and then over on this side of the table, here's one I prepared earlier, another assault squad.
What's the sergeant's name in that one?
That's Derek
HQ. Yeah, Derek the Castellan, and the sergeant
Le
over here.
Castellan.
Yeah, Le Castellan. Yeah, he is French. And the sergeant in this side is Terence.
Okay.
Terence.
Good old Terry.
Where's Philip?
Yeah, Philip's in here somewhere. He can be a tech marine. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Congratulations. He's taken an IT course.
I always wanted a job in IT.
Yeah, that's true.
This is very mild.
Very odd. Very odd.
And I will just say, we've got a return of the Breachers that spent 2 turns running away last game.
Yeah, which I'm sure they're going to do again. So.
Well, they've got a Vexilla, haven't they now?
They have, but that doesn't stop them actually running away. It just means they won't go off the board. So, who knows? So, that's all my movement done. And I'm going to move over to my shooting.
Yes.
So,
where are we starting?
To start off, what I'm going to do is fire my las cannon squad the Thanatars at the back, I suppose. It's the only things that I can see. So,
which one? They're 3 separate units.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm jumping in.
Yeah. So there are talents and now the 3 separate units.
Do you know what? Maybe none of them. Oh, the front one, which I don't know if they're all actually reaching.
So I'll put it on the base here. That's the front of the base. Who's in 48?
All but one then. So all but one guy.
No!
So because I have done it in a weird way because of points, I've got 9. So I've got 8 shots.
How come you got 8 shots if you've got 9? Oh, because one
doesn't think.
So
maths.
Well, it's not even that. It's remembering things from more than 2 seconds.
That's true.
I'm worrying about the picture quality. I'm getting your best side on.
Thanks, mate.
It's hard.
Okay.
This is turned into Bearfoot's After Dark here, isn't it?
I was going to make a real way of showing. I was going to go, that's not normally how you take the camera on me. So I've got 8 shots. I've also got my Tech Marine in there, so I'll be hitting on 2s.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
So that's 2 hits.
No, that's 2 misses.
Oh, 2 misses, sorry, yeah.
6 shots.
I'm happy to go with 2
That's
hits.
right, what's your toughness?
8.
8. So hitting on, winning on 3s? Oh,
Good.
so 3 wounds.
Good.
So 3 wounds onto the banner.
So he's got 5 up invulnerable. He's got atomic shield in.
Oh,
Good.
Oh. Connor, the door's there, mate.
Displeases me.
Grim. And that's ruined my game.
Turns out last kind of squads aren't too good.
They're rubbish. Next, I'm going to use my Recon Marines. And they're going to try and shoot your guy at the back. I mean, they're well within range.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
It's worth
it's
saying,
more of a line of sight.
Phil wanted night
No
fighting.
fighting. I did one night fighting.
Why did we not have it?
Because I rolled a 1. So when I was complaining about night fighting, as it will always go off,
Yeah.
it's on a 2 up, apart from today.
Apart from when Phil wants
Yeah.
it to. Yeah. That sounds about right.
Well, it's Phil's in the studio.
Yeah. So I've got 5 shots with these guys. Are you...
You can react with this because you are not Cybernetica.
I can. So, I will take. I will
Evade.
Evade.
Fade. So I hit on 2s because I'm an Imperial Fist and it's classed as a bolter, but they all hit. And realistically, I would.
You need 5s.
Yeah, 5s
Because
anyway. It's tough 6. 2 Rens.
So I've got a 3 up in Rumble on him. So I pass 1, and then I have my Evade,
Yes.
which I don't. So he takes 1 wound.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well done, Lawrence.
They've all got very olden timey
They
names.
do have old and timey names. Well done, Lawrence. Damn you, Richard. Missing. My next thing that I'm going to move over to is I'm going to do some assault cannons. So if you give me 2 minutes to count out a load of dice, but I'm going to fire this assault cannon squad into one of these bad boys.
Okay.
I'm going to stand there and take it because I'm an automata.
He's going to do nothing.
Yeah, I think we'll just banter between ourselves like podcasters. Everyone can have a real-time representation of how long it takes.
You know what? I don't mind Automa not being able to react, but if you're going second, it really does hinder you. It really, really does.
We were just saying this last night, which is when we filmed the Iron Warriors Armoured Spearhead versus Connor's like Pride Hammerfall list.
Yeah.
I think it is a massive difference.
Yeah.
As much as you get to look at your enemy and what they're doing on the other side of the board, even if they're a combat army that's not got the output from shooting, it means you get a turn less of shooting at them before they hit your lines.
I'm going to join.
1. We'll do.
But do you want just the ones all the same colour so you can roll the Castellan together?
No, I'll do them separately anyway because I've not got enough different coloured dice.
I have though.
Okay, yeah, go on then. If you want to give me 5.
2 cocky with my deployment.
How come you didn't do... So, just while we're waiting for Connor to pick those dice up in his hands now that he's counted them, how come you didn't return fire and grant a reaction to a different unit with...
Because I forgot.
That wasn't me trying to do it.
Because I forgot.
Actually, I had to pick my jaw up off the floor after you did it.
Yeah, I could have done that. I could have returned fire and done a Cybernetica power, a Cyberthergy power, but I forgot about that. So I will remember in the future. Or if you could just give me a nudge, that'd be great.
There's one for free.
Thank you.
While I'm standing over here looking like Oliver Twist, do you mind moving the dash tray a bit closer? Or bouncy tray, thank you. So, I've got 40 shots in here, with the exception of casting because I literally couldn't pick them up. So, hitting on 2s. We have a bunch of dice that... I'll take that one out. These two I will roll again.
Yeah, we worked out the bouncy tray is specifically designed for 36 dice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. That was it.
Yeah, that was it.
So, let's get these bad boys out.
You've got the 2 that were cocked.
Which both hit.
So you've got a total of 8 misses up to now.
Yeah, and then my HQ as well.
Oh, 3 ones? He's get us a jam.
No, unfortunately not. That's not how it works anymore. But I've got Mastercrafted.
I think that's the one time I've ever seen that jam really.
Yeah.
I had it the other week, and like I said, I was like, oh, it's malfunctions, it's jam. And then I read the rule, and I was like, oh, it doesn't work like that anymore.
Philip, what toughness are you with your Domitar?
7.
So, I'm wounding you on 5s.
Yep, good old Len.
Len.
Len the Domitar.
So wounding you on 5s for Premier yeah.
Wounding you on 5s.
6s will
Looking
rend.
for 6s. We love a good cock.
So how many 6s?
So
Like
this
5,
one-
5
right,
6 at
let's
least.
do this. 1 to 5. Is this a 6, Phil?
Yeah.
This is your dice.
Actually, that's Leggy's dice.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Leggy needs to come back into the studio and pick up his dice.
Yeah.
Connor,
Yes, mate.
can I just roll these?
Yeah, yeah, cool.
Because
Don't
if I
touch
don't,
my dice.
if I don't get all of them
He dies
as a
anyway.
5 up, he
Fine.
dies.
He dies.
So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, he's got another wound, has he?
No.
Oh, he's only got 5 wounds.
Yeah, I think he's only got 5 wounds.
What a loser.
Just doing a double check. Yeah, he's only got 5 wounds. So he goes.
Cool.
How far does he blow up, Connor?
Roll me a d6, please. 1.
He can't even blow up right. What a useless bastard.
God damn it, Len. You're going to be Len from now on.
Len the second.
Len 10001.
Cool. Okay, so that's that done. I'm now going to move over to this side, and we're going to do the process all again.
Okay.
Into these borax, I
Yes.
imagine. So, while Connor picks up his 40 dice,
Gonna have to make sure.
Phil, how do you think the game's going up to now? We've got to fill these silences rather than having long awkward pauses.
You know, Domitar did really well. It soaked up a lot of shots. It died really quickly. So it performed exactly as expected, really.
Yeah, Mechanicum really got the A-OK in this edition, didn't they?
I mean,
They're not as bad as everyone has been saying online.
No,
but-
no,
But
they're
then
not,
again, that's
they're not.
people on Facebook groups.
they're not as bad as people think they are, in all honesty. I don't believe. But there are some big
Yeah.
swaying sort of difficulties with them.
So,
Whatever.
into...
Where do you want it? Here.
Yeah,
Doing it.
anywhere you want, Connor.
So it's these dice as well, but I haven't got big hands. So hitting on 2s, and I still managed to get 1 cocked, which was good.
A bunch of ones, actually.
Yeah. I've got 5 ones out of however many that is. And the cocked one. And then the last guys.
5 ones, 6 ones. Not too bad. So you actually hit more than average times, getting 34 hits. So then it's 5s to wound and 6.
No, the
Oh, no,
toughness
they-
5.
oh,
The toughness 5.
3s to
Three.
wound, 6 to
3s
wound.
to wound.
What is with these? Do you know what? It's a miss. I've had it
How
up.
do you know?
I've had it up to here with you.
What is your armour save, Phil?
3 up. With a 5 up invulnerable.
Yeah, but so the rends actually matter versus ignoring your armour. Because last edition they were 4 up.
Yeah,
Armor
they were
save,
4
weren't
up armour save with no invulnerable as well. So they've got a little bit beefier.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17 normal saves, please, sir, and then 3 rends.
Okay.
So I've got my 17 here, so 17 3-ups. So I've got 1, 2,
Sharp intake
3, 4, 5, 6 that have failed.
And 3.
And then 3 more which are on 5-ups. Oh no, another. So we've got 3, 6, 9.
And how many wounds do they have a piece, Phil? So that's 3 total Vorax dead.
So this one, can you roll the blast for it?
Okay, yeah.
No. Well, it hits this
One
one,
of them.
but guess what? This one's being taken off as well, so... Right, so that will hit another... Well, that one's going, so you just need to roll a wound on that one for me. So you wound it, then I've got to try and save it. Which I do.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'll get you to say some stuff in your Essex ways by the end of this week.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
It'll all be coming out after the 2 beers.
Oh, shandies.
We don't allow any of that in this house.
Call them lager tops, lad.
Lager tops.
Go out pub with whippets. CD.
I would say you probably can't see him, so... No,
Oh, you Dreadnought?
Yeah, I think he's hidden enough away, to be honest. I can't.
Questionable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not an obvious. I don't think. Does it just reach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in.
So, I'm gonna fire the multi-melter at him as well. It's just one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it 1 or is it 2 now?
2.
2 for a
Gravis.
2 hits.
Pause.
Yeah. It's just 1 wound.
That was a
please.
nice little trick spin of the dice
Yeah.
there.
Oh,
Ugh.
he's got 6 wounds left.
Oh no.
Damn it, my output's still 100%.
Yeah. So my phalanx warders over here, I would say 5 guys. Or, well, maybe a few more. I'm going to make sure that I sneak that in your dice
Not
now.
a chance.
And you're going to roll it on the channel. And it's going to be a 6.
And I'll be like, that fails.
yeah, fails. It's a 1.
That clearly fails.
I'm going to do some more shooting. So my phalanx warders are going to shoot into these guys here.
How many shots have you got?
I have 6 shots 7 shots with bolters and a single plasma gun round, which is designated with the red.
Hopefully he dies.
Probably.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything.
So, cool.
Okay.
So hitting on 2s with the exception of the red dust, which is a 3.
They all hit.
So everything hits.
So it's 5 because they're
What are they toughness
Sorry, I'm
5?
jumping in due time.
Toughness 5.
Yeah. Okay. So 5s.
You really had him on suspense.
With the exception of the plasma gun, which doesn't really do anything anyway because it doesn't breach.
Doesn't matter because it's got AP4 and their armour is 4.
So in which case, just the 2 wounds, please. 1, I assuming, is going through the AP.
It is, and I get a 6 up, but feel no pain from
You
it.
get a 6 up cover because you're in a unit of a base of trees, Philip.
Oh, so I'll do the 6 up cover first for it then. No, and then we'll do the feel no pain for it. No, so it takes a wound. And
Do you know what you should have done? Use
What?
that other dice.
And then we'll go with the 4 up save for that, which it does. So he takes 1 wound.
Cool.
Oh, shim.
Moving along to the next Phalanx Warder squad.
That's
They're
in the middle.
in the middle. They're going to fire into these guys. We've measured out already. There's 11 guys that can see sort of the back end couple of yours effectively.
That is fine.
So what I didn't do earlier was count out dice because I'm a moron.
They're going to evade.
Okay.
I get 2 reactions
Yep.
per phase.
And that's from your logic.
Your logic of victory.
Yeah. Per phase.
Per
Nice.
phase.
Cool. So hitting on 2s.
All but 1. And these are all just bolters, are they?
Yeah, they're just bolters. So and then 5s. Just 4, please, sir.
4 4-ups.
Coming up.
2.
2 feel no pains.
No, because I've evaded, so I'll take the 5
Oh,
shrouded.
yeah.
which they don't do anyway. So he's on 1 wound.
Always the way. You use your evade.
And does nothing whatsoever.
So,
and then finally, moving all the way to this side of the board, I've got 6 breaches with bolt guns in range of your crazy bug dudes.
Vorax.
Crazy bug dudes.
That's fine.
Hitting on 2s.
Wounding on 5s.
ugh.
3.
3.
Bolt guns.
3 ups. Oh, look at that. One's on 1 wound.
All the scariness. I might as well shoot the bolter off the top of the rhino at it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, it's, yeah.
Boo.
Robbed, you were cheated, Connor.
I was cheated. This game's rubbish. And that.
I was thinking exactly the same thing, to be honest.
And then that is the end of my shooting. I haven't got any charges to declare, so end of my turn. Over to Phil.
Okay.
So, Phil, into Mechanicum turn 1.
Movement phase, which is always the best phase because I get to actually do stuff. This is going to move here.
And that's the Domitar.
And that is the Domitar. Connor, would you like to react?
Thinking about it.
Would you like to react?
Is this going to be a question posed every single time you move?
No, but I know I know his reaction.
Well, he's already within 3 of the objective.
Yeah, what?
But it's not really. You don't want to go ahead.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I was doing this yesterday.
Sods, yeah.
Yeah. No, you've got to have that. And this is what I was saying yesterday. Me and Phil were just talking between ourselves.
Yeah.
I was saying this yesterday. You need now sometimes that.
I need to think through
this.
this.
Are you doing that? And it slightly breaks up the
movement,
the flow,
yeah.
The flow.
But the thing is though, like if I played like in 1.0, I'm like that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, and then you'd be like whoa, because now I've just affected the board in like 7 or 8 different ways.
I'm gonna say. What's your charge distance? Oh, long. I mean, you're probably gonna charge me anyway. But I'm going to say no.
Oh, was not expecting that.
Spicy.
Not expecting that. Okay, fair enough. Time for some more movement then. I don't think anything else is going to affect you.
No,
No,
crack on. No, just you keep moving, and then if there's anything I want to do, I'll let you know. I'd like you to move them back.
I'd like to take my models back on the board. Castellax are just moving, shuffling slightly down, just so they can get some better shots in, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, so it'd be interesting in the shooting phase to see whether or not you go for the Phalanx Warders or to take down those assault cannons.
So the 2 really spicy units, to be honest, but where Connor's put them, I don't think I'm getting. Where I've moved my guys, I don't think I'm getting really good shots at them.
Probably are.
Oh, actually, no, I can see with everybody. So that's I can see.
Warden's good. The assault cannon's not so much. You can see some. But
Right, well,
not as many.
all these can see that side, and these 2 can see that side, so I can actually wound all of them.
Okay.
And they're nicely globuled in a sort of plasma mortar formation.
That is the better part of it, to be perfectly honest.
So your threat range, what is it, 38?
I think it's 36 on that, but I can move 8 inches.
Yeah. Oh, so it's 40 then.
So it's just going to go.
Exactly into range.
This one.
And the other plasma mortar.
The other plasma mortar. So what I'm going to do actually is bring this one back here. And bring this one back here to try and minimise the amount of shots that are coming from the last cannons.
Okay.
The Vorax are just going to literally do some end of life care and kill themselves.
Would you like to react, Connor? Would you like to charge that Vorax unit with your assault cannons?
No.
So you're outside of 10, aren't you?
Which is mine thing.
It just
Well,
might be the
well,
advance
for
or-
mine, but I could advance or disengage, which was what my thought pattern was. But I'm not going to. I'm going to stay still.
So onto the Phalanx.
Oh, you tease. You flirts.
They move right in front of Rand's squad.
It's so tempting. But I'm wondering whether what can they do to the dreadnought if I charge with the dreadnought? That's the question. No, I don't know what they're.
So they're strength 5, but they have no AP.
Right, okay, so they're not going to hurt the dreadnought, but as soon as the dreadnought goes into them, this is obviously going to go into that same combat, I assume, to try and deal with that. Is what you'll want to do. And what you want to do is trying to get my warders to charge so they lose their re-rollables. However, they've got Ran, so I still get an additional +1 for my weapon skill if I charge you. Which is
because that's what Ran does.
That's what Ran does. He gives all warders and breaches a +1 on their weapon skill if they charge. Which is tempting. But let's leave it.
Oh, and the decision is made. Bill, you're Magos.
My Magos is gonna come. He's anti-grav.
Oh, so he ignores difficult.
So he's just gonna go there.
Behind the Thanatar.
Behind the Thanatar.
Behind the Thanatar.
But Phalanx, they're going to move.
Yeah.
So they have to take difficult terrain tests.
Okay.
So I've got one too many dice.
So one of them takes a wound.
Yes.
You take, is it invulnerables or feel no pains for the wound?
You can take in buns.
Is it in buns? Oh no!
You could randomise to see which one it's on.
I'm not doing that.
I'm not a psycho.
He's a madman.
He's a madman. So Phil, I suppose he's looking now to stay out of charge range of...
I'm also
I'd be
looking at
miles out of charge range.
I'm not looking at charge range. The lightning guns have only got an 18 inch range, so I'm looking at whether I can do if I
get
decide.
within 18 and then
Yeah.
get down.
So
Phil also likes to live dangerously.
no, probably not that one.
I mean, yeah, you've got 3 that can see them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, 2.
Yeah, I don't think it's 3. I think it's 2.
Yeah.
If I could get all of them in there, they might have been a shot on. But I'm not shooting 2 guys to get pummeled.
Yeah, I was thinking I'm just going to return fire.
So where is your additional reaction going? We know Phil's is every phase.
So Rand's is set, so it's in the assault phase.
Right, okay.
So now, it's Mechanicum shooting phase!
Yay!
The best phase. You got to be a little bit clever in how you interweave these, because if I do it wrong...
So that's well out of your wheelhouse.
Yeah, exactly, I'm screwed.
Wow. GG.
Just slightly up in the banter every single phase.
Yeah. So that it reaches fever pitch.
Exactly. This Archmagos is going to enable this squad to hit on 2s and also react. He has to do it on less than... He has to roll a leadership test and it's got to be less than 10.
Okay. And that's to do 2 powers rather than just the one of
If he's just doing 1, just auto goes off.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's fine.
Yeah, so the Castellax on the right hand side of the board gain +1 BS, which is pretty savage. So now 10 Darkfire shots into what, Phil?
So both of units are scoring, but I've got more chance of actually hitting the assault cannon squad. So I'm going to go into the assault cannon squad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
3 gets hurt.
But
on 3 separate
3
ones.
separate ones. So that's all right then. We're not too concerned about that. And then we're done on 2s because the strength's 7. Your dice are rubbish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And what AP is it?
2.
Okay, cool.
So you're going to start tanking on
Well,
your
it's the only save I've got, so he might as well. So I've got 5 saves to make on a 5 up. Cool, he dies.
No, he'll take 1 wound.
He takes 1 wound.
What strength is it?
7.
Yeah,
Oh, so it doesn't even double the
the
amount.
No, it
Oh,
doesn't
right,
double the
okay,
amount. Yeah,
sorry.
that's why.
That's why
Apologies.
we need to take you to do them all.
Apologies, yeah. Sorry, I thought it was a higher strength than that.
Yeah, so now another 3 die in the unit as well as the Castellan.
Yeah.
But so it saved you an assault cannon essentially.
Yeah,
You're already hitting on 2s, aren't you? And
My 5 ups now for my it gets hot.
yes.
So 1 takes a wound.
Well, 2 takes a wound there.
2 takes a wound is what I meant.
Yeah,
1
1
saves.
Yeah.
1 saves. So, do you know what? I've got to think of a better way of how to keep wound markers on these things. They're absolutely shocking.
Go Bows.
This Archmagos,
Oh, so it's not Archmagos here anymore then?
none this Archmagos here, he's just going to up this one's ballistic skill.
So that's the Plasma Mortar.
Mortar Thanatar. He's going to up its ballistic skill, so now it'll be ballistic skill 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we are going to shoot at that assault cannon squad.
Yeah. So you're going to shoot twice? Or
I am. I'm going to... is it reactor overcharge, I think it's called now? So basically I get to shoot twice. So within 36. So can you just place it so he gets the majority?
I mean, do you want it going this way
Because you can get all and
or this way?
So there's fine. Like that's fine.
Cool.
That's okay. So
Well, it's not, but you can have it.
go 6 inches, and the next shot.
Hang on, though. You're still going to clip the rhino.
Okay, the next shot flips.
to wherever he wants.
Well, how does that work with the hit now?
Well, is it 2 separates?
It says it
Or is it
shoots.
barrage?
It's barrage, and it says it shoots twice.
So you do them separately because it's not barrage 2.
So this, I've.
If it shoots individually twice,
Okay.
you roll a hit anyway.
I've rolled a hit anyway, so
and
it's
also
gone.
But
you
you're
scattered
just
off
gonna-
5,
You're just going to do that.
so you can place it exactly where you started.
Right. Okay.
Because the diameter of the or the radius is 2.
Scattered off 6, but yeah.
Okay then. So
how many's that first one hit, Connor? Or the
So the first one just hit the rhino. Second one hits all of the assault marine guys. So you've got 7 there and 2 warders.
okay. So the
Or warder and
rhino is
apothecary.
ordnance. So roll 2, pick the highest. So it's strength 8. So it's a pen.
Mhm.
What does it do?
your bolter's snap firing, mate.
Oh,
Oh, dude, it's
The-
the worst.
the best of all the weapons.
Did you say it was all of the?
Yeah, all of the assault marines and then 2
7.
warders.
So strength 8. So it's 2s. 4s are breaching. So 1 breaching, and then you've got 4 saves.
Okay.
And I'll do the warders after you've done that.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 breaching, so doesn't
He's dead.
get anything. He's dead. And then what was it? 3,
4.
4. 4 3-ups. Oh dear. So 3 more die.
So 4 total. Putting him down to 3 left. In that assault cannon squad.
1 died, and then I failed 2 saves.
Oh,
so
right,
3 die.
sorry. Yeah.
And then 2 on the phalanx warders.
Yep, 2 on the warders.
Just 1 normal save.
Okay, so just 2 up.
Yep.
Not 2 up, sorry. Well, I can take it as
On
2
the
up. I'm going
side,
to take it on Sergeant. There you go. I said 2 up.
Okay.
As well, so I didn't.
That's fine.
Well,
Now,
you had to.
Yeah.
with this one now, I have to see how many wounds he takes.
Cool.
So he takes D3 wounds. So he takes 2 wounds.
Right, bro.
So he's down to 5.
Cool.
Yeah.
Have you done shooting at them? I'll take a leadership.
Or do it at the end. Cause
Do it at the end.
no
'cause
problem.
There's
He's got his
something
phalanx,
else they have to
Right,
do as
cool.
well.
That's fine.
So you have to do a blind test for them.
So
So
one.
it's just 1d6. So you're fine.
And it'll be on the warders as well because they got hit.
No, it was from the dark fighters.
Oh, right, okay.
I thought blind was at the end. No, where? We're gonna go to this Thanatar here with the Solok Glass Cannon.
Yep.
So Lex las cannon. That is going to go into your las cannons.
Okay.
But before we do that, this little dude is going to up its ballistic skill and also see if it can make it react. So this one's actually on a leadership 9. And we're fine.
He loves it.
So 3 shots. It's 60 inches range this, so they're well within range. 3 hits. Wounding on 2s. 3 wounds. 3 dead. Now one thing, people might see that there's intervening cover and things like that, but because we've actually got like 2 models with Cortex controllers, it ignores our cover for it.
Does it?
Yeah. So they have to be in the same detachment as this Archmagos, but it only needs 2 friendly models not in the detachment for the Cortex controllers.
Right, okay.
Bit weird, I know, bit weird. This one here,
So it's a plasma mortar again.
plasma mortar, is going to go right in the centre of those warders. Firstly though, the Magos Dominus is going to up its ballistic skill.
And make it able to react.
Yes.
Oh, God. I'm struggling with my brain to guess.
Well, he doesn't up its ballistic skill and he doesn't make it able to react. He will then take 1 wound if I can't pass this invulnerable. Which I don't, so he takes 1 wound.
Does he not still give a slight benefit even if he fails?
No.
Or he doesn't give any benefit at all?
No benefit at all.
Ha! Loser!
At all.
This is still going to double fire though. We're not going to change that. So it goes
2 inches.
3 inches because
3 inches.
Oh, okay.
Straight
so
back.
I'll put it here. We're going to go here. So it's going to clip the Contemptor, and I would say 6 guys.
Okay. So next one again. Hits.
And it nails a lot.
So yeah, you're going to get Contemptor and all but 2 in that squad. So 15, 16, 17. So okay, so you'll get 15 guys.
15 and 6, so 21 on the Phalanx Warder squad and 2 on the Contemptor.
Yeah.
Wound. 4's breach. That's a bit better.
So 2 failed entirely,
Yep.
leaving 19, of which the split is
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 normal saves.
So that's 13 breaching. So how do you want to do these, Connor?
I'm going to do them all on my Invon anyway.
Right. And that's because your invuln actually works out to better than your armour.
Yeah. So So with Stone Gauntlet, most people have probably read it and hate it already. Anything with a boarding shield, they get to re-roll their Invon. So normally it would be a 5-up, but because I'm in the Phalanx Warder squad, they get a +1 to their Invon, so it's 4-up re-rollable. If I really wanted to, I could start trying to tank stuff on Ran, which is a 3-up, but I'm not going to do that. So.
Die
Well, he
first.
doubles
Yeah,
it out,
yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to do that. Oh, boo! I was one short. What are the chances? So, 19 on a 4-up.
That was not the best first roll, however. The second roll does a lot better. And how many's that? 5
5
total
guys.
dead.
So what strength is it? 8?
8.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
5 guys die.
Yeah.
Which?
So like one massive drawback of that formation, especially with, say, Thanatar specifically, which have a large blast. So Scorpius are going to do the same.
Yeah,
strength thing.
yeah.
Funny enough. Oh, so you're actually thinking of it more now. I should have actually rolled. I'll keep it the same, but I should have rolled it differently. What I should have done is taken your normal ones because I re-roll them because I'm heavy and it's a blast. So it's a 3-up re-rollable.
Oh, I didn't read. Sorry.
Yeah. So I didn't even think of that. So, but
So now I'm trying to see how many wounds he takes.
1. So he's also down to 5. Very consistent. I would say that didn't go too incredibly badly, Phil.
Yeah, I think that went all right actually. Yeah. I'm not upset with that at all.
Next up for the Mechanicum shooting
is Domitar against the Contemptor. So he's got 2 grab hammers, which are like haywire flamers.
Cool.
And he's also got a crack missile launcher as well.
Okay.
So we'll just do the 2
haywire flamers.
One. It's 2 invulnerable saves.
Yeah. Cool. So if Phil was looking for the 6s there to ignore both of them, but bouncy tray. Bouncy tray.
So 2 wounds.
Blood scratcher.
And then
Blood scratcher.
the crack missile, which hits on 4s, hits. It's strength 8. Wounds. So it's just your normal save. Hey.
Yeah. But that wasn't too bad. Yeah.
Nah, it was alright that, weren't it? It was alright. Now, do I suicide them into the unit by charging, or do I suicide them into the unit by actually shooting?
Yeah, I've not used my reaction yet, so it's about time I do use one, I suppose.
I'm going to shoot them, because at least then, if I charge them, you'll get your Overwatch, and they may not even get there and die. At least this way I'm going to get my shots.
But with his Overwatch, he has a function.
Well, are you going to shoot or not shoot?
Set it down.
Set it. I'm going to go for it.
I will return fire then.
Yeah, thought you would.
So, are we doing whoever can count the dice fastest?
Well, it's going to be Phil.
Actually, he's got like, 16 shots for the...
There we go.
He's done it. Phil can count to 16. Hitting on 3s. And then he's wounding on 5s because they're strength 3, aren't they?
Yeah, they're not very good.
Watch this massacre the squad. He's done a bit.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4 wounds, 4 saves.
Is that it? Or are you rolling again?
I've got 3 lightning guns.
Oh, right.
You would
okay.
do that.
Yeah, do the
2 lightning guns, sorry.
saves. So Connor takes a wound.
Yep. And it's pinning.
Okay.
At -1.
At -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
I get my shots back though.
The
Phil.
lightning guns, 2 hits. 4's to rend.
Get shred.
Ooh.
So 1's dead. It's AP. It's strength 7.
Rending.
AP.
If he's down.
Dash.
2 guys, yep.
Yeah. And your assault shots back.
Yep. So I'm going to do 20 and 20, basically.
Yeah.
So the first 20, hitting on 2s, lots of 1s. What I'll do is just roll the wounds for these first, and then roll it all again.
Yeah. The wounds, he gets a rend, but then
And
he's wounded on 3s because Phil suffers 5.
Yeah, I am, yeah. Don't know why they reduced the Vorax toughness to 5.
Because they were too good, Phil. They were too good.
So 9 and 1 rend, and then...
And in a second, so it's 3 ups. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Cool. Saves me rolling dice.
And Connor needs to take a pinning check at -1. Oh, he's not pinned. Shame. And that's over to Mechanicum charge subphase.
Yeah, the Mechanicum charge sub phase, which is
Actually, I
very rare.
suppose you've not fired those stalags over there?
Oh, I haven't actually
not
fired those
jetpacked.
stalags, and I've not fired these stalags either. So these ones
In the centre of the board.
are going to go into the... They've only got 18 inches.
Oh, okay. It's more
So
than
like
me.
half of me.
Times 7.
They're going to go into the phalanx warders because you've used your reaction now for your shooting, haven't you?
Mhm.
So we're hitting on 3s.
There's 3 hits, and Phil's looking for 4s, but I don't know whether it matters too much.
So 2 rending and 1 normal save.
So one normal. Okay, so I'm going to do them all. What strength are they?
7.
7. Okay. So in which case, we can do them all on me and run again. So 4s, re-rolling, and then I've got a 5 up, feel no pain. So one guy dies.
Yeah. And then Phil gets a jetpack move of 6 inches. Is it 6?
It is 6.
I remembered it.
It's
Yes.
6 inches. It is 6
I know the
inches.
rules.
So, what I actually want to do, I want to try and keep like scoring. This is an objective, isn't it?
Yes.
So I want to try and score this in my turn, but also like make it a little bit longer for you to do. That's fine. So go here. Go here. Here.
So you're going to conga to 3 inches away.
Yeah. So that one then
Oh, anyone smell some brie?
goes there. Oh, we were doing it to the middle, weren't we?
No, to the out.
Oh, it's
To the outside a bit.
All right,
Yeah.
there we go then.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the Thalak's on the other side.
Right, do you want me to
Oh.
take some leadership tests first?
I've still got some more shooting
Okay, yeah.
to do with these, yeah. Let me just see if they're actually in range now. Well, they might be, but
Well,
you
they
can't see anything. Oh no!
And they're
So
short.
they can just do their jetpack move.
Which I'm not going to do because they're sitting right pretty on that objective there.
Okay. So now, leadership test, Connor.
Yep, so we're going to do the leadership test here.
So that's for your assault cannons on 4 members.
They're all good.
Rand's unit.
And then Rand's unit over here, which
Oh, I'm going to laugh if these
are
run away.
100%. No, it's fine.
And that's it.
Cool.
Oh, how many did the last cannons lose? 2 or 3?
3.
So they need a test because there's 10 in the squad.
Yeah, there is 10 in the squad.
Yeah,
Cause
it's
I think,
30%.
did I lose 3? Yeah, I did.
Oh,
Oh, they're fine because of tech.
Tech Marine's 8.
Is he 8? Is he 8?
Yeah.
Oh, in which case they run away.
And they've not got a Vexilla.
No, they won't do. They won't do. So
Connor
they're probably
needs
off the
another
board.
one.
So they're off the board. They're done.
Oh. Oh. That turn's just turned like bumped up quite a lot.
Did not expect that to happen at all, in all fairness. Did not expect that to happen.
Let me check my list and I'll show it to you.
Phil, are you ready?
Contenders, ready! Domitar, Lenny, ready! He's going to charge the Contemptor.
Cool. Well, I'll overwatch.
Okay. So 2 shots for the multi-melter.
3s.
1 wound.
And you're in melter range of an automata because you've got 12-inch melter range. So
Okay.
you can re-roll that. Miss.
Was unaware.
So it doesn't still? Because
No,
it's
I'm
tough to
sorry.
seven.
No, something wrong.
Yeah.
Invon? Nope. So he takes a wound.
Cool.
He's in.
Cool.
Get us in. Get in there, lad. So Phil goes first with his impact hits. Because they got initiative
Yeah,
10.
Yep. Wounds.
And then Connor, your 2-up save.
Saves.
I thought you was rolling D3, so when you was just like wounds and looked
No,
at me,
it
I was like,
used-
yeah.
it
I was
used to
like,
have
what?
D3.
Okay, and then it's me first.
Yeah, because you're initiative
Things.
4.
What weapon skill are you?
5.
Okay.
Ooh, is he 5?
Gets +1 to
Oh,
his weapon
for
skill for
Paragon.
Paragon.
So
2 hits.
weapon skill 5 as well, are they?
Yeah. This one is because he gets +1 for
No,
Paragon.
me.
Their weapon skill 5.
Don't worry.
Mate, I don't know rules.
2's to wound. Oh, only 1, which splits into 3 for the brutal fist. 5's for Phil.
So he takes another 2 wounds.
Goes down to 3. I actually thought you were going to muller him on the... I thought Connor was going to just, like, fuck off.
So-
with that.
Silly hits.
Just for the brutal.
So he gets 4 attacks now, because he gets
Yep.
+1 to his attack characteristic for charging, and he's got 2 close combat weapons. So hitting on 4s,
4 hits. What strength is he, Phil?
10.
Strength 10.
Wounding on 2s, 3 wounds, AP2.
Cool. 5s.
Is it not brutal?
No,
So I save 1 and take 2. So I'm down
it
to
is
2.
concussive though.
So if Connor fails it,
No, takes a wound. Concussive just takes off the number in brackets that is off your weapon skill.
Until the end of the turn, or until the end of the next turn?
Into the next turn.
The end of the next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, so you will now be weapon skill 3.
Yeah, because it's concussive 2.
Right.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
And then it will not die phase.
It will. Will it not die? Yeah, it's going to die.
It's going to die. And then the Archmagos.
With what?
You say it was concussive 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
I was so confused what you were saying then.
And with the end of that combat, we will get into Connor's Imperial Fist turn 2. So into Fists 2.
Yeah, so fists movement. I'll put the baseball cap back on.
You've got to be repping the brand.
Repping the band.
The brand you can trust.
So, first of all,
scoring at the start of the turn.
yeah, so I score this objective, and that's it. So it's just one, because this one's,
that one's
contested.
denied,
So I'll get a little dice over here.
Connor's on 1.
Yes! I'm actually going to move, get the assault cannon squad back into the Rhino. So they're getting back in. And then my Rhino's going to move 7 up here.
Yes.
The Breacher squad over here is just going to firm up on the objective.
Now, is it a shield? What is it? The lockstep that means you can reroll, or is it?
No,
Just
so
your fist rules incoherency?
yeah, it's just incoherency for the reroll. Lockstep is the additional.
+1.
Yeah, so
And
it's
that's based
and
on
actually, I
facts.
might even be telling that slightly wrong because there's 2 rules within it. One's lockstep, and one's shield wall. One of them is the reroll. One of them is when I'm charged, I get additional weapon skill for,
All right, you still get
warders.
that, do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
But they don't get the counter attack, which is what it was previously. I'm then going to move my warders up a little. So I'm going to probably change their bases in a second because they're on these, and I can probably make them slightly smaller. But so we're going to go over here, move them round.
Yeah.
I'm going to react.
To this.
Yeah, movement.
Water squad movement.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do with that reaction, Phil?
I'm going to retreat.
Okay.
Thalax still get their enhanced movement when they retreat, so they don't go 2 inches, they go 8.
Oh, I will run away.
Oh, sorry.
So you still conga lining backwards?
Yeah, well, you've got to go the full movement, haven't you? When you retreat.
Yeah.
So they've still got to go the
Oh no, you can move up to.
I thought you had to go and do the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay.
Get these on the side. Then what I'm going to do is move the warders. What else have I got to move? Not a lot. I'm going to move the warders up 7.
Did you get the ones in lines or did you get them in groups?
So I actually got a mixture because I called it a honeycomb, but that's the best way to do it because that way they're always base to base with 2 other guys, which is where the additional +1 comes in.
Oh, it's got to be 2, hasn't it?
Yeah, I believe it's as long as they're with 2 other guys.
It sort of last edition where you weren't taking from wherever you wanted. I think it made more of a difference now when you're removing from anywhere.
Yeah, it kind of doesn't. It kind of matter. Yeah, it kind of doesn't matter too much, but it does make a nice bit of difference.
They're going to react.
Okay.
So it's the Thalax. So from any point in Connor's unit, Phil can move away from. If it makes a difference to Phil. It's just sort of explaining the reaction. And Phil goes back his 8. That's a big actual difference for Thalax.
Still within 3 of the objective.
Okay, cool. In which case, these guys are just going to shuffle across a little bit.
And that's the assault cannons to get line of sight on the Thalax.
Because I should still be within 24. Yeah. The Rhino as well. Just going to move up.
Just want, in case this changes it, you're shaken, remember. It's not going to change anything.
I'm sure that dice was a 1.
Might have been.
But it's going to a 2
It's
now.
going to a 2 now. And that is actually all of my movement. So I'm going to move into my shooting phase. So for my shooting, I'm going to do the easy thing first, which is I'm going to do the assault cannons into this squad here.
Okay, they're going to react.
Cool.
They're going to evade.
Ooh. Ooh. And that's one of your 2. So you did 2 last turn.
Yeah, so it's one of my 2 now in this phase. Logical Victory is like probably one of the best Warlord trees in the entire
2 reactions
game.
in each one. It's great. It definitely helps.
Yeah.
So hitting on 2s.
2 1s.
Boom.
Big fails.
Big fails. And then what strength? What toughness are you?
5.
Okay, so winning you on 3.
And 6s for rending.
That was a 2. So 3 rends, 7 wounds.
So a total of 10.
Okay,
Ignoring your
so I will have cover.
Yep.
Won't I? Because one of them's in cover, so I'll get a 6 up for that first. So for the 3 rounds, 6 up first.
Bouncy dice tray.
No. Then it's 5 up for the evades. No. So now,
Stills on 1.
now I'm out of hitting that objective. And then how many more was it? Sorry, mate.
7 more.
6 up for cover because you're AP4. Nothing. And then 5 up for the evades. 1. So 1 dead and another 1 dead.
So 2 total dead, 7 wounds done, essentially. But Phil still has his Thalax hanging around, which I imagine is quite annoying. So there's in fact 1 Thalax hanging around.
Boo, Phalax. Boo. Boo, Wendy. Boo.
They are tubs of wounds that you sort of forget about.
Yeah.
What's next, Connor?
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is shoot my Phalanx Warders into Last Man Standing over here. It's just the bolters, the plasma I can't see, so it's 9 shots.
Hitting on 2s because you're a fist.
Because I'm a fist.
Not
It's a
that you
really
need to
good.
be
It's a
told that.
really good rule that.
At least that it comes in all the
The
time.
time,
Yeah.
especially if you can do like through the Legion as well, hitting on 2s.
It being based on your own model selection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like-
one of those things that I think it just makes, if you are using TAC Marines, obviously I haven't, but on other lists it just gives a bit
It
more
makes them that
additional
bit more-
firepower.
That Predator auto kind of makes it really deadly. That as well.
Yeah. So hitting on 2s, all but 1.
And 5s.
Nice.
So
3.
3.
It's enough.
It's enough to kill him. So 4 ups. Saves 1, and I've got a 6 up, feel no pain. So he's on 1 wound.
Cool.
I'm not putting a marker on for that. We'll know he's on 1 wound.
Watch us forget. Watch us 100% forget. Then I'm going to fire this Phalanx Warder squad as well, actually, into these guys in front. So, not actually measured, but I don't think any of them were in. Oh, a few of
There's a
them
couple
were
within
in
11,
twelve.
the front rank will be.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So 15 total shots. Hitting on 2s.
Bar 1, because no, Rand's at the back.
Yes, Phil.
Not doing anything.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to react and evade with them.
Okay. Yeah. So 2s.
3 misses, so 12 hits.
And then 5s. Oh. Not so many. 4.
4 total wounds onto Phil's Thalax. We've got a 4 up save and a 6 up feel no pain.
5 up evade now.
Ah, yeah. He doesn't need it though. They love
There's
it.
a 4 in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
5
think-
up. Oh,
Yeah,
two,
you've got a
save,
4
save,
up,
sorry.
yeah.
I thought you just said 5 up fade. And then finally, I'm going to fire my sniper rifles at the back at the same unit. Only 3 of them can see, I believe. So these guys, I think, are just out the way. So 3 shots, hitting on 2s. Boo. Terrible sniper.
4s to wound because they're toughness 5. So it's a rend. So Phil will have a 6-up intervening model. And then a 6-up feel of pain. Oh, he gets it.
Scumbag. Scumbag. And that's
shooting,
all my shooting, yeah. I can take a pot shot from this, I suppose.
Do you want to do it for the last wound on this one?
Yeah, why not? 6s! Boo!
It's a combi.
Twinling.
6s! Oh, I saw it.
So I'm now going to do his leadership test.
Yep.
And they've reduced to Leadership 7.
Yeah.
Edition.
Oh, he's gone.
He runs 3d6 because he's got a jetpack. Let's just say that. He goes 12.
Is it to the closest edge or is it to my edge?
No, it's your edge.
Yeah, it's not fancy. Style.
Take pinning even if you don't, if you saves. Pinning's still a thing.
No, you have to
I
take
take
a
a
wound.
wound.
Yeah, you can
Take
take
a
a
wound.
wound. Yeah.
Couldn't remember. Boo!
It'd work better if it was on the hip.
Yeah, would it? Yeah,
Yeah,
it
'cause
would have
you're
been
shelling fire, aren't
Yeah,
you?
pinning is like keeping someone pinned.
Yeah.
It's not. Oh, we're fine until someone dies.
Yeah.
And
Charge
that.
phase.
Yeah. So charges.
Any charges?
No.
No. And into the combat of the Dreadnought versus Phil's.
Yep.
Domitar.
So my guy goes first, but he is now weapon skill 3, so I'm hitting all 5.
You are.
Yeah.
Boom. Wendy test the
And with
burger.
the-
I'm
Boom.
hitting you on 2s.
Yeah.
Phil hits 5 times.
2s to wound. 5 wounds. 5 invulnerables.
Nothing but 6s. No.
He goes and he
He's very
explodes.
No, don't move him yet.
They're gone.
Oh, sorry. 3 inches.
3 inches.
So he's definitely getting me.
And then it's from centre.
No, from base.
Base. So 1, 2, 3? Or are we saying that's, I think it's 3? 4.
Should we go 4?
5.
5? Okay.
Just any advance on 5. Any advance on 5.
5 wounds.
Cool.
And this, you don't get your reroll from blast anymore for being heavy. So it's just the straight wounds.
Oh right, because
Yeah,
it's not
no,
blast.
it's
not blast, it's a blast
Yeah,
assembly.
blast.
Yeah,
So-
it's irrelevant anyway because I'm still going to use my own bomb, which is
Yeah.
a 4. Or do I be really horrible and use it on Ran? Doubles him out. No, I'm going to use 4.
Yeah,
I'll
it
reroll
doubles him
them
out.
So 3, and then the rerolls.
Saved. 1 dead.
1 dies.
Yeah, and Dreadnoughts don't cause pinning with explosions. Only tanks do.
This guy.
And that will be over to the Logic of Phil. Turn 2.
Logic of Phil. Right, sadly,
Logic of Phil, turn 2.
sadly my Thanax got mullered. Let's see if they rally. They don't.
Oh, Leadership 7, why? The machine learning algorithms didn't work this time.
He's literally just on the board. He's just there. So if he
Right
doesn't pass
there,
it- if he
right on
doesn't-
the refrigerator.
So if he doesn't pass again, he's definitely gone. Now the rest of my movement, so we're going to move these guys here.
Right here. So as the cast like stomping up. Now they align because of Phil's Cybernetica detachment.
Yes.
So he will actually be scoring this objective now that he's there. And that's a big old tub of wounds to be traipsing about with.
It's the thing that keeps them alive. Literally 4 wounds with 3 up, with toughness 6. They just seem to just be always there.
Well, it's whenever you put down that 5-strong unit, there's almost like, oh, I'm not going to bother shooting it because I've got to take off so many wounds to actually do it. The Domitar. What is the Domitar doing?
I'm really
What does the Domitar do, Phil? Dom the Domitar.
I'm not charging it.
Go on, charge. Charge. So he gets behind the warders who don't charge. Crazy. And Phil's Thalax. Oh, he's staying out of 10. So some quiet movement here. No banter this turn, Phil.
I'm contemplating.
Computing. So is that shooting phase?
I think so, yeah. I think I'm just going to go straight into the shooting there. What we'll do is we will go with... We'll work down this way. So these are going to shoot at the assault cannons.
So
only 3 Castellax. Only 3 can see. Firstly, though, he's going to make it so these guys can react, and also so they can +1 to their ballistic skill. So anything less than a 10, and we get it. So we've got the dice already prepared.
We, as if you have supporters. We.
2s.
6 hits.
Continue.
So 6 wounds.
What is it, APC?
Yeah.
Okay, cool, dead.
Very dead. That's a lot of the scariness from there. What's the next, Phil? It's the last Thanatar.
He's going to go into the phalanx warders.
Mm-hmm.
Firstly, the Archmagos is going to increase its ballistic skill and enable it to react.
Okay.
Which he does. So 3 hits on 2s. 2s to wound.
Very presumptuous, that, wasn't it? 3 hits. Oh yeah, I've got to roll the dice.
Just got to believe, I'm like Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the dice.
Yes, believe.
Now you've got 2 wounds, AP2, strength 10.
Pause.
There we go. We'll then go with... I'm going to shoot this plasma Thanatar.
10001.
111 Terrence. The third.
T model.
It was modelled off my guy.
The T10010.
Yeah, in which case, if you're going to shoot the plasma and stuff here, I'm going to evade.
Okay. Going to use this guy first. Just going to increase his ballistic skill. Don't want to actually fail anything else because he's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah, so it's better to have him just keep going all game.
Yeah, so we're going to fire it twice as well. So first what, can I have the blast template?
No.
Alright, well...
I mean,
Where
assume
it
you
doesn't
don't...
clip Phil's.
Yeah, so you want it there, which...
Goes 4 inches backwards. So it clips my model anyway.
So it's going to go there. So,
you get like 3 warders.
yeah, it gets 3 warders in your guy.
Okay, then the next one.
Yep.
Oh, it
Hits.
hits.
So it's all but... Oh, can you... Well, it would have been over a base, and it's all but 1, basically.
So how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So 9 plus 3 on Phil's own Domitar. Connor, do you want to do the Domitar first?
Yeah.
So it's 4s to rend, and 3's a wound.
No.
Nothing.
So 9 and 3.
Looking for the 4s for Phil, because that means Connor can't take his good save.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rends and 3 normal saves.
So I'm going to actually do this the correct way round this time, because I didn't earlier. So because it's blast and they're heavy, I get to re-roll against blasts. So I've got 3 ups and a re-rollable 3 up. So they're all good. And then it was 9 altogether, wasn't it? So 6 now?
Yeah, 6.
So now I've got
Rends.
6 4 ups. Oh dear.
Oh dearie me.
Oh dear. With a re-rollable 4 up. Oh dear. 3 guys.
And that will be a break test.
And I've evaded.
You have.
So 5 ups.
Oh. Oh.
Bye.
It's all downhill from there.
Yeah.
So the Mauler bolt cannon
Yeah.
hits on 2s, it's twin linked. Wounds on 2s because it's strength 6.
Yeah.
So it's 3, but it's just your normal save.
Okay.
Or whichever save he wants.
It is whatever saver
Yeah.
was.
I didn't think it. I didn't
No,
realise
yeah,
that
I
was the
can-
rule.
I can take whatever.
I checked day 1 of the game as soon as I saw Fist had this re-rollable.
I'm going to start tanking them on my sergeant for a 2 up. All good.
He loves it.
Okay. Next plasma mortar.
Yeah.
we're going to go exactly the same.
Okay.
He's going to give it +1 to its ballistic skill. And we're also going to have a look at possibly allowing it. So this one's reacting. We'll have a look at that, giving that one to react as well.
Yeah.
So
leadership test of 9.
Fine. So it's reacting, and now it's going to shoot. Going to put it in the same place again.
Okay.
Hits.
So all but 1.
Yeah.
Hits.
Hits all but 1.
Okay, so 18. 16, sorry, 16.
Yeah, because he's 9 in the
Yeah,
squad.
yeah, sorry, 16.
So 16.
4s for the rend.
Just going to take them out now. Do you want to take them out?
Yeah, let's take the not 4s and then the 4s separately.
And then I'll do the 2 that I missed out of the tray. So
Yeah.
another rend and another normal save.
Yeah, so you've got 5 normal and 8 rends, all doubling
Cool.
out.
So, I'm going to do it even more horribly by doing the normal ones with a 2. A 2. A 2.
So fails,
rerolls.
rerolls it 'cause he's heavy.
Cool.
Fails and rerolls 'cause he's heavy. And one last one.
Good.
And then how many?
Phil, if you'd like to table flip, please save it to the end of the game where I've got my terrain off.
That's fine.
So 8
4
4s.
rerolling. 4 saves. And 3 fails, so that is a leadership check at the end of the turn.
So now I'm going to do
The Mauler Ball.
the mortar ball cannon. Twin linked.
Mhm.
So all hits. 2's to wound. So 3 wounds.
Just normal saves.
It is just normal saves, mate.
I'm going to do 2 ups. Why not? 1, 2. Another one.
Yeah, please.
One more just in case.
If you don't mind.
And 3 saves. Which leaves Phil.
So I've just got to do my overheats for these,
Yes.
the reactor overcharges. So this one here,
On our left takes 1 and he's down to 4 wounds.
Oh no.
and this one here,
Takes
3. So he's down to
Ooh.
2.
You know what? Don't shoot him, Connor.
To be fair, I in my head I was thinking he was rolling saves. So when he rolled a 2, I was like, oh yeah. And when he rolled a 5, I was like, oh, he's probably saved it. And then he was like, oh, it's D3. So actually, I wanted the 5s and 6s.
It's a. I think just for these, and this is my personal opinion, that D3 wounds is far too much.
Yeah, it's a bit heavy.
2 wounds, I would take that on average. You know, just
Yeah.
take the 2 wounds every turn. I would do that. 1 wound, I'm not too sure.
I'd even say it's 1 or 2. So you
Yeah.
roll it 1, 2, 3 is 1, and 4, 5, 6 is 2.
But
But
2 wounds, I think. Sorry, D3 wounds. It's just too much.
It gets crazy sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah. So shot, shot, shot. These have not shot. They're going to shoot now into the warders.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s.
Mhm.
3, sorry.
4 hits. And then he's looking for 4s for the rend.
So I get to re-roll this one because it's got shred. So it is 2 normal saves and 2 rends.
okay, so I'll do the rends.
So that's on your 4 re-rolling.
So all
That's
good.
it.
And then
2 normal saves.
2 normal saves, so 2 ups. Oh, he
He's dead.
dies.
He's not got heavy.
And then another one. He's fine.
So then the sergeant specifically is gone. It's the end of your
No,
shooting
it's not.
phase,
I've
isn't it?
still got my Domitar that's not shot.
Oh, you're going to do
anything.
it? You're going to do it?
So, 1.
5 twice on the graph. It can be from the same point.
Oh, can it?
Yeah, because it's not from the model. It's from because he's a monstrous creature. So 10
Yeah.
strength checks.
This is what you're probably going to...
No, I'm not bothered about this.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you get your so this is a template that you get your re-rolling arm saves
It's a
from.
strength 10.
Is
10
it?
though.
No,
Oh.
10 strength. So the 10 strength checks. Connor continues to roll high, but that's bad for him this time.
Yeah, fouled on them ones.
Yeah, and that's, what is it, 4 armour saves?
5.
5. So
Yep.
that's armour with re-rolls.
Yeah, it is. So...
He's heavy, so re-rolls against templates. Oh, he doesn't
good.
fail any.
We'll do the crack missile. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
How did you miss? How did you miss?
Point blank miss.
Yeah. So Connor, leadership checks for Rand's unit.
Yep. He's good.
They love it.
He's fine. He's fine.
And into the charge phase now.
No.
No charges.
No. But I will do my he will not die.
You will.
And he gets it, so he's back on 4.
Awesome.
And he's not charged.
No.
He's not.
Okay.
No, which I think is the correct move, really. It means that you lose your re-roll, as you've been saying, and he keeps denying you.
Yeah,
until
he's
you move him.
denying the objective. So,
Into fists, turn 3.
so after
Hours!
4 days and 3 nights worth of conversation,
the decision-making
decision-making
5
phase,
years later.
I've decided what I'm going to do, kind of. Phalanx Warder Squad is just going to move close up to this building. So, I mean, look, I've got 7 inches, so I'm just going to move them nice and tight around here. I've taken them off the bases, off the metal mag trays, on the basis that they are going to eventually go into the building, and it's going to be a nightmare to get them in there, unfortunately.
But it's just the tray giveth and the tray taketh.
Yeah,
right?
the tray giveth and the tray taketh away.
Well, the
Rhino's gonna back up actually to here.
yeah, got very aluminum armor.
Yeah,
Aluminum.
the Rhino is gonna move up to here, but I'm gonna take a dangerous terrain test.
Yeah,
Which-
just the table's fine. 1 dice.
Survives it, so he's gonna go up to here.
Yeah, just on the edge of the woods, just round the corner of the building, really.
Yeah, and then my Marines, my assault hand Marines, are actually gonna get out to here. So I'll go get them.
To an extent.
Yeah. So they've got out just to try and get a line of sight on something, because them being stuck in a Rhino's no good.
Yeah.
And then the warders in the middle are going to form up, and I've said about 7 different things that I was going to do with them, and they're actually...
Well, what was the options?
So I had several. I could either try and charge this bad boy and sort of get rid of him, but if I charge them, then they're going to lose their rerolls, and then they're just going to get bombarded off the board. I could try and move them forward towards your sort of glass scoring unit. I would assume that you'd react and move away and sort of make that movement, and then they're kind of just a little bit in the open. They are close to things, but they're a little bit too far away to stuff. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to form them up and head towards this building and just take a couple of steps away. Just to try and get out of a little bit of line of sight from your blasts, and just hope for the best, really. So they're going to be moving into cover, so they've got 5 inches. So they're going to move just into here.
You've got 3 in the line out, or 2 of them line out of cover.
Oh. Yeah, I'm panicking. I'm going to lose my job. I'm just panicking.
Will be
It's actually on the upstairs.
Is it on the top one?
Yeah, it's on the top floor, so we're going to leave it at the top of the stairs. And
Yeah.
I think that's my movement, and you're going to react.
You're gonna react, yeah.
Well, I'm going to see if I'm within range first, and I'm not, so I can't react.
No. No.
So I can't react.
Cool. Okay, so fists shooting.
Yeah.
We're going to do the 5 sniper rifles into this guy,
Okay.
just because. So hitting on 2s. They all hit. And your 6s.
5 surrend. 3 rends.
But it's...
He
Rending
still.
5, so he still wounds. He's breaching that doesn't wound on the
Oh,
value.
he does, yeah. So 3 was it, Connor? Yeah.
Yes, mate.
So 3 5-ups. 1, so he just takes 2 wounds.
And he's on 2 wounds left.
Okay. Works out a little bit better than I thought. Then Rand squad is going to fire into this unit
Yeah.
as well.
Okay.
So they've got 5 guys, and they're going to All hit the bolters and
ran with his pistol.
Ran with his pistol. So hitting on 2s. Boo 1s. Wounding you on 6s.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of 6s.
So 3 saves.
Pete, there's some dice for you.
Oh, there's some more. There's some more dice for you. All good. All good. The commie of this is going to fire at him as well.
Okay.
Bouncy
It's a
dice.
combi.
Oh, not. Let me just check the ranges of this. Or do I want to shoot at you? Not really. Because you're just going to shoot
feels
back.
like, please shoot at me.
Just going to shoot back. So. And then finally, the assault cannons are going to fire into your squad of guys.
They're going to
Phalanx.
evade.
So,
Is this all 40?
no, so I can't do maths. 32. Yeah, 32 shots, hitting on 2s.
You can do maths.
Yeah.
I thought there was 10 dudes there.
That one's 1 as well.
5 misses.
And then wounding you on 3s.
Yes, you are, yeah.
6s rend.
Yeah. Wait, so it doesn't matter about the rends because you're ignoring Phil's armour
Yeah,
anyway.
I know, but
And a lot of wounds.
bloody hell, do you know what? Rolled loads of 6s in that as well. It's not bad. 18 saves.
Oh, I picked up 17 dice.
So 18 5-ups for the Phalanx, and they've got 13 wounds left. So Phil needs to save 6.
Which I think he has.
Oh, he's done it! He's only done it! Oh!
3.
So 2 wounds left on the final Phalanx. That needs to take a leadership check.
Hang on. So, I'm going to, because he's only got a few wounds left, I'm going to shoot with some of these guys into him. Or the last ones. So, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah?
Yep.
Happy
Yeah.
with that? So, 6.
No, Connor, but I'm gonna I'm gonna have to be.
So 5 shots, 1 plasma.
Yep.
So 2s on the black dice and 3s on the
Yellow.
oh well technically 2s on the technically, but anyway.
He's
He
not
hits
got
with it.
Signum, he's only got
No, correct. So they all hit.
Yeah.
And dice.
So the plasma gun wounds and doesn't get an armor
doesn't
save.
it?
Oh, they're strength 7. It's mine. They're strength
Strength
6,
7.
aren't they?
Yeah, so he gets his 6-up feel no pain, and then there's 3 armor saves to make with feel no pains as well.
So the 3 armor saves. The 3 armor saves.
Oh, so there's 2 feel no pains including the plasma. Oh, he saves him on 1 wound! Oh, the little Phalanx that could.
That could.
Have you got anything else to throw?
Do you know what? I was just thinking, but no, I haven't actually got any more shooting after that. So.
And he loves it, he sticks around.
Boo, Wendy Testerberger.
Most annoying Phalanx in the game.
Boo, Wendy. Charges.
Any?
No.
Are you sure you don't want to lose your re-rolling save?
Yeah, no. I'm going to stick about where I am. So, yeah, that's it.
And that's over to the logic of Phil. Turn 3. So the logic of Phil, turn 3.
So I score an objective now.
Yeah, so it's 2-1 to Connor. And what happens this turn, Phil? So the Phalanx. Phil needs all of his brain power to compensate.
The Phalanx goes there.
And he's scoring.
Yeah, I'm going to use my advanced reaction and charge up.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So, with the way that the fist advanced reaction is, it's my initiative plus a d6.
-2 because you're going through cover.
It will be, yeah.
It's a charge move.
I do need to read it actually because I don't know if it can. I don't know if it. I think you're right.
So Connor's charging through cover, so needs a 4-up with his initiative plus d6.
Ooh.
Yay!
So they all
And he
get.
gets into the lone Thalax. But his advanced reaction is now popped. You'll pile in 3 as well.
Yeah, I know. But
Oh no, you strike before Connor. Well, it doesn't matter.
No, Ram
no,
strikes.
no, he doesn't.
Oh, Ram strikes.
And I also get Hammer of Wrath.
Okay, so that's Connor's reaction for this phase. Bam. And into the rest of Phil's movement.
Come on then, lad. In you come. Mine's got a bend in it like that as well.
Trying to get our engagement range of Ran.
He's in the middle of the unit, sadly, so I don't think you will be able to.
Well, I was trying to see if I could measure it and see it.
It's worth measuring.
So,
But yeah,
because I was thinking I can come here
and charge in.
and charge in,
Mm.
and it's what is it? Is it 2 inches engagement range?
Of a model that is engaged.
So yeah, it will be
his
no
base is
matter what.
32.
So right, okay, I'm gonna now move the Domitar.
Yeah.
The Domitar is gonna go here.
Yeah. It look like he's running past the unit.
It look like he's running past the unit.
With his back, like.
Nothing to see here, lads.
Let me through.
Oh, I've got another Thalax, by the way, that we need to do
The rally check.
the rally check for.
Bam. And
No.
he runs off the board.
Runs off the board.
Bye, Thalax.
I don't think I've got any more movement I actually want to do. I don't think there's anything else that I need to move. They're scoring that, I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
These are all in a good position. They can shoot there, they can shoot over here as well. So
shooting phase.
shooting phase. So we're going to go, this Magos
Yeah.
is going to give them ballistic skill 5.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. I don't think
What
I'm
are
going
they
to charge
targeting?
him. They're going to target the tank. It's got 2 holes. Everyone can actually see it.
Shock
It
horror
will get
of
a
a
cover
move.
save though, because they're not within 12 inches of other
Of another Cortex controller.
controller.
Oh, and that was my plan all along.
Yeah. Who knew this move was coming?
Yeah.
This may be the craziest move I've ever seen.
So the red and black are going to be the ones that are on wounds.
Yeah.
So we're hitting on 2s. Oh! So 1 takes 2, gets hot, and 1 of the black ones takes that.
And
So it is armour 11. So
It's armor nothing. Yeah.
force. So pen
and a glance.
and a glance.
Is that it?
So Connor's got 6 orbs.
What do you want?
Let's do the black of the pen.
Okay, no, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
It makes it.
Does it explode? No. Now my 5 up for my gets hot. No. Takes another wound.
And 5 up for the other one.
2 5-ups. Phil put in every number on that dice other than the 2.
And 2 passes for the double.
Oh, it was all a
rolling.
ploy to put in the reloaded dice.
Now we've got this here,
The plasma Thanatar.
the plasma Thanatar, where we'll use this plasma. Sorry, no. We've got that unit there. Archmagos is going to go,
Yeah.
and he's going to fix the plasma Thanatar first.
Okay.
So I do a leadership test, and then on a 2 up, he gets 2 wounds back, but he also then gets his ballistic skill.
But on a 6, it's 5 to 7 day lead time for parts.
So he's fine. So on a 2 up, it fixes 2 wounds. So he fixes 2 wounds.
So he's now on 4. So he's just out of that explodes amount.
So large blast on them.
That's it. Here's one I made earlier. And you want it right on the least amount of guys?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just going to get a few.
I'm guessing
A
here's
few.
probably the best.
The first one hits, the second one hit. Oh.
So it's going to be So I've got 17 guys altogether, 15 and then the Tech Marine and the Apothecary, and you're going to get everyone bar 3.
So it's 14 twice is 28.
7, 8.
So Phil with his monkey paws.
That was perfect.
I'm going to do 14 twice.
Yeah.
It's just easier. So, we've got one that's failed.
Ooh, that was a good roll.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 rends.
And then
3 wounds.
Go on.
And the second lot.
I'll take out the fails
10
first. Yeah. So 4 fails.
10 rends, 3 wounds.
4 rends, 5 rends.
So 15 rends and 6 wounds.
Oh, look at that. Let's
are you
do...
The normal wounds first?
Yeah, let's do normal wounds first, and I will put them on. What's it? It's strength 8, isn't it? So
Strength 8.
I'm going to do them on. I'm going to do them on the sergeant.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm horrible. So all good, all good, all good, all good,
Oh, re-rolling.
all good.
Shame. Oh, re-rolling. Shame. And the last ones.
All good. What's that? 16 4-ups. So
Taking out the passes.
I've done it the
Take
opposite
out
way
the-
around.
Take out the fails then, fine. So Connor's got 6 passes, leaving 10 fails. He re-rolls these. Passes 2, so 8 die.
It's a lot.
Bam. And then the Mauler bolt cannon fires.
Yep. So now I'm going to do the Mauler bolt cannon against the same unit. So it's 2s with twin linked. So all hits. Wounding on 2s because it's strength 6. 4 wounds. It's just your normal armor save on this one.
Okay, so I will do 2 ups again. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Next.
So we're going to go into this guy here, which is the Las Cannon Thanatar. I'm just trying to decide. Sorry, give me a second.
So you know what you're going to do.
I know what I'm going to do now, after like 4 years later again. I'm going to activate this Thanatar here with the Las Cannon. I'm going to use the Archmagos first. He is going to give this Thanatar a ballistic skill increase.
So that's the not the Thanatar he's with.
Not the Thanatar he's with, because he gets to do it within his Cortex controller range. He's going to do it with this one here. He's going to increase its ballistic skill and also make it react.
Leadership check.
Fine. The last Thanatar is going to fire. It's going to fire into this unit here. Phalanx Warden unit. So it's on 3s. So it's 2 hits. Wounded on 2s. 1 wound. Strength 10, AP 2.
So Connor just takes the Apothecary. And now comes the Mauler bolt cannon.
No, I don't think I am in range for the Mauler bolt
'cause it's
cannon.
24.
24 inches. Final Thanatar, which is the Plasma Thanatar. His little dude next to him is going to actually battlesmith him and fix him. Oh, no. Yeah, he's going to battlesmith him and fix him. Ooh. No, we'll go for... This is going to sound really weird, right? But the reason I did this one on this one first, because he's got 2 wounds, and I wanted that one to
go off.
To go off. But now I'm thinking I might chance it and go the other way and allow the other one to react. So he's just going to allow him to react, so he just goes off.
And doesn't take a test.
Doesn't take a test. So this Thanatar now is going to shoot at the assault cannon unit.
Okay, I'm going to evade.
That's fine.
Because I remembered to do my reaction this time.
So first blast. Can I just have the blast template? Can I? Cheers. All of them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, it hits.
Damn it.
The second
As if
one.
when it landed out, it didn't.
It's.
So can I have the template?
Of course you can.
So of that guy's head, gives all of them and doesn't get the Rhino. So it's that squad twice, so 16.
I mean, they're so dead.
It would be strange if they're not.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2's the wound, 4's the breach.
That's a lot of breaches.
10 breaches.
Okay.
4 wounds.
And 4 wounds.
Okay, so good. Okay, so 4 normal wounds, and they are heavy, so I'm freeze because I haven't got any sergeants in there, but I get to re-roll. It's a blast. Cool. So they're all good. And then
just evades.
yeah, 5 off evades. I'm gonna fail so many. Ooh, 4 guys survive. It was
So
a
there's
5.
6 dead, leaving 2 in the unit. Oh.
And I'm going to go with the Plasma Thanatar's Molotov Cannon as well. So it is within range. So it is 2's. So we're all good there.
Yeah, because he got buffed by
We've
the
got
previous
both the previous
Megos.
Megos. And then we're 2's. So we've got 3 wounds. Just on your normal armour save for us, please.
3 ups.
1 dies.
And the evade still?
Yeah.
So 5
Yeah,
up
it's
evade?
the same. It's the same thing.
Okay.
And that's a pinning check for them, and a leadership check at the end of the turn.
Yeah, so I'll do the pinning now. And there. Okay.
Okay. So I need.
Sergeant's still there.
I need to do my reactor overcharges for these 2 people here. So these 2 Thanatars, sorry. So the one on the left first, he takes 1 wound.
He goes to 3.
And then the next one, on the right, takes 1 wound and goes to 3.
Ooh. A strong turn there of shooting, I'd say. And then leadership checks for Connor's units.
Just the 1 unit over here. Oh, and that one as
Yeah.
well, yeah. So this unit here,
The Phalanx Warders take.
they're all good. And then the other guys are also good.
So yeah, the 1 assault cannon sticks around. And charges possibly, maybe?
Yeah, the Domitar's going to charge into the Phalanx Warders.
Cool, he's facing the wrong way, so he
So
runs
you
away.
go,
Out of line of sight, yeah.
but yeah, he's going to
It does look like he's about to do some mad roundhouse kick, to be fair.
Well, that's it's
Falcon Punch.
It's a spinning backhand.
Sorry, he's resting on top.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise that.
Sorry.
So let it go. So he just goes in. You can't react because you're already charged into that unit there. So,
And that is Phil's Hammer of Wrath.
2's. It wounds.
Where are you taking it, Connor?
What is it, just normal save?
Yeah, just a
strength
normal
eight.
save. Strength 7.
Take 3 up. Oh, 1 guy dies.
Okay.
Not him.
Not the Vexilla.
Not the
What do you mean
Vexilla. I mean, I've taken it as a
It's
thing
fit,
now,
so
so
it's not fit,
it's
so-
got to be this guy, hasn't it? Has it got to be someone he's touched, I assume?
In engagement range.
It's with engagement.
So it
range.
can be any of them
Yeah.
still?
Yeah.
Yeah? Sure?
Yeah.
Right, so I'll take the guy with power back.
Cool. So now it is the initiative silly step. So Ran.
Because I've charged, he gets +1 to his weapon skill. So he's actually weapon skill 7.
So it's 3 still
Yeah.
against the
He has
roll against who?
4 attack space, 1
Yeah.
for charging. And I'm going to use his single axe rather than using his double twin axe.
Are you sure you don't want to lose that
Nope.
winning shield?
Nope.
It's not 2 axes, isn't it? Isn't it just a weapon with 2 profiles?
It is, but it's called single axe and twin axe.
Ah, right. Okay.
So, and then they obviously give different things. So, he will hit you on freeze, and he altogether will be strength 6.
Yep, he will hit me on freeze.
So 4 hits.
It is also mastercrafted. 5 hits, and when you're on 6s. No, 5s.
What strength are you?
6.
I'm talking 7. So
Fives.
5s.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No wounds from Ran.
Nada.
Next into the initiative 3 step because Connor's got.
Initiative 4, my... oh no, they're initiative 2, Talax,
Yeah.
sorry. So it will be my Domitar. So he has 4 attacks base, 1 for charging, 1 for 2 close combat weapons, and he's got Rampage 2.
Mhm.
So he's got 8 attacks.
Okay.
So he hits the unit. So what base weapon skill are the unit of the...
Be 5.
5, so it's
Yeah.
4s then. And 4s, then I can put him on anybody because I've got precision strikes.
Okay.
So I've got 1, 2. Well, all that explaining did nothing, didn't it?
So you got 2, right? Okay. So real quickly before you roll the wounds, then as the precision strikes, what ones are you putting them on? Because if you put them on Ran, it's -1 to your strength as well.
He's strength 10.
Well,
Yeah, so he's still
just
doubling
saying.
out. Yeah.
What's Rand's invulnerable?
Be a 3 up.
He's just not re-rolling it from Stone Gauntlet.
Okay, and the other guys are
3 up. 4 up.
4 up. So Rand's already gone, so I'm going to go against the Thunderhammers, I think. So 2 on your Thunderhammers.
So 2 wounds, yeah. So two 4 ups. 2 die.
These 2.
What, these 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then your Thalax.
Which has got 2 attacks.
And then
Does he have to put?
So my Thalax, which is 2 attacks. I'm weapon skill 3, you're weapon skill 5, so it doesn't hit. I needed 5s.
cool.
And Connor's attacks back.
Yeah, so I get, I think it's just 1 attack and then 1 for charging, if I remember. So what I'm going to do is do the power axe into your Thalax eye and the thunder hammer into your
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Domitar, yeah.
the Domitar. So hitting you on freeze.
Yes, you are, yeah.
Okay, so that doesn't hurt you, and then into the Domitar, hitting you on freeze again.
4s. I'm weapon skill 5.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
So I win combat.
Yeah.
By 2.
2.
Yep.
Yeah. So weapon skill 8. I'm good.
Is he a leadership 10?
Yeah, right, because he's a Predator level.
Oh, is he?
And actually, I've got a Vex Healer as well, so I would have had -1 because you get
Oh yeah,
+1.
you +1 to
So
combat.
we stay in combat.
We do.
Yeah, and it's over 2.
I need to do
Oh,
my
you-
inner
oh,
one's
yeah.
by, so let's just see if that comes back. Yeah, he does.
Oh,
So
he
he's
rolled
got-
a 6 twice for that.
So he's on 3 wounds now.
So kill fist movement. My Rhino here is going to move back.
Yeah.
My guy here is going to move 7 towards.
He's in cover, so he'll move 5.
Yeah, sorry, he is in cover.
Yeah, sorry.
So he's going to move to like here. Yeah, thank you. These guys are going to move.
Does it need to take a difficult terrain test coming out of the difficult terrain it went in? I'm asking you a genuine question.
because he went over to go into it. So the difficult terrain for the Rhino.
Oh, for the
Wrong
Rhino. Sorry, I thought you meant the man then. I was really confused. So he's all good.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're all
It would be fine, you know.
Yeah, no, I was like, huh?
But you're worried about denial, aren't you now?
Yeah. So I'm going to move up and on here effectively
With the warders.
with the warders.
So that's now you'll be scoring at the start of your next turn.
Correct. So I've put my warders in sort of in the bottom floor, but also because we got lovely scenery, a couple on the top just so they can start scoring that unit. Me and Phil agreed before the game that although they're technically sort of within that to score, you had to be on the floor. So that's why I've made sure that they're up there.
The balcony floor.
Yeah. On the
It just
on
made
the
it
floor.
easier than keep on flipping off the top.
Exactly,
Point.
yeah.
Otherwise, although we've put the object up here, technically I could have just put everything inside, and we didn't want it like that. So we've said they have to be on the top floor. So they'll hopefully be scoring that next turn. I get another victory point because of this.
3-1 to Connor.
At the moment, my
3-2. Oh no, you've not got
3-1. Yeah, 3-1.
I'm already writing that off. The recons.
I mean,
Now it's basically a choice for you, isn't it, between moving to score an objective last turn or shooting with them.
yeah. But I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna shoot because why not? Might as well see what happens. So that's my movement. I've got no other movement. I'm gonna
Shooting?
do my shooting. Yeah. So next to no shooting actually, other than the recons, and realistically, the only thing they can see now is your sort of your bad boys at the back, which they're not really going to hurt. They can do on
They
fives.
can, they can on 5s. They random on 5s.
Yeah. But you pick where they go, don't they?
Not across the unit, so they're all separate models.
So they're all
Yeah,
separate.
they're all
so
separate
it's
models.
this one, and then this one.
Yeah, but for example, if I put it on this one, I can't kill him. Like, it's got to be. You'll put it
Yeah,
on
I'll
that.
put it on that.
But he's got 3. He's got loads. He's got 3. Do you know what? Let's go for high risk, high reward. I'm going to shoot this one here.
Okay.
So hitting you on 2s with 5 shots.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, it's then looking for 5s.
All 5s. None.
What we sort of missed off camera there is the look at Phil.
I didn't look at it. Tried to psych him out a little bit. And that's it actually, because I don't want you returning fire to me, so I'm not going to shoot at you from there. These guys are going to stay where they are. So that's all of my shooting. And then what I'm going to do is straight into the assault phase then. So
Yeah, we're in this combat in the middle. Ran goes first.
yeah, so Ran goes first. Now you're doubling me out anyway, and oh no, sorry, we've changed. So Ran is going to hit first because I made my charge in your turn and it's not in the current player turn. I actually get the re-rollable invuln still. So I was thinking about using twin axes just to give me an additional attack, because then he's classed as having two close combat weapons. But I'm not going to do that, because when I do that, he's classed as not having a boarding shield.
Right. Okay.
So
Can I just say, because it's always better to use single axe.
yeah,
Like, just concisely.
always. Unless it's literally tack marines and you just want more attacks, always use single axes. So Ran has got 4 attacks base and his weapon skill 6, so he's going to be hitting you on 3.
Yes, correct.
So
Oh,
all
4
hits. I could have done with that in this roll though. I need 5s.
You do.
2 5s, it's not enough to kill Phil's Domitar. And it doesn't
2 wounds, so I've got 1 wound left.
Cool.
So I've got 4 attacks,
Mm-hmm.
1 for 2 close combat weapons, and I've still got rampage 2 because you still outnumber me.
Okay.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yeah, because
Okay,
he's weapon skill 5, you're 4 now.
Ooh.
So 5 hits. These have got to be allocated now.
They're just going to go on the squad as normal.
Because they've not attacked yet.
Because they've not attached. Well, they're just going to, I get to choose whether I want to put them on. They're just going to be allocated as normal. I'm not going to be saying these go against this person. Oh!
Yeah, hang on, yeah.
Yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. I just realised that as I was saying it.
You're going to pick where they go.
Yeah. yeah.
Well, that
Okay,
was almost a
so the reason he wants to pick where they go is because if he puts them on Ran, I can give Ran a free invulnerable.
Yeah.
Then he just
invulnerable
takes
save.
it. So they do the normal first that Connor allocates.
Connor.
I didn't take
Wounds.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Connor, you take that one. Because you get to choose which order.
Do you know what? Let's do Ran. Sod it. He's good.
And then the precision strikes. All wound, Phil, tell him how to allocate.
On the
The other guys.
Starting with the other guys.
Starting with the other guys.
Okay, so
So you've got to do them 2 at a time because there's 2 other guys.
so both good.
Oh, 1 fails. 2 fails. You get
That's it. That's 4.
We've done that wrong.
That's 4 today as well. So I rolled, saved 2.
Yeah, and you
Then
failed.
I rolled.
2.
I failed 2, and
Yeah.
then I re-roll them. So I actually need to roll again.
But we've done it wrong.
easiest way
Right,
to do it.
So we'll explain that.
Right.
So we've actually realised that Connor won't have a re-roll once the first one dies.
So-
if this first re-roll fails, the second one.
So
doesn't
I've saved
actually
2,
get-
and then I've failed.
Fails 2.
Well, yeah, so we're saying we failed 2, so
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
to re-roll 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if that fails, the other one doesn't get a re-roll.
Right, okay.
Oh,
So
so
save.
the other
So the
one
other
gets
one-
a re-roll. Bouncy tray.
So hit 1 dies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is it the Vexilla or the Thunderhammer?
I mean, at this point, does it matter? He's on 1.
He's
now,
on 1
isn't he?
wound.
Let's Oh, that's a difficult choice. Let's go Vexilla. Let's do it.
Vexilla Thunderhammer sticks around, and then it fills Thalax before the Thunderhammer.
So I'm on 5 still because they're weapon skill 3.
2 hits. Strength 4.
I'm strength 4, yeah. 1 wound.
Who are you allocating to, Connor?
Yeah, that's really weird. Okay, so it's just 1 wound, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just normal save.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do it on Ram. So he's good.
Right.
2 up save.
Cool.
Okay, and
so
then
Thunderhammer 1 attack unless he's the sergeant.
no, he won't be.
I
think I've got to go against this because I want your scoring unit dead. So let's just hope
Into
for
the Phalanx.
into the Phalanx. Let's see.
3s.
So he hits.
2s.
Oh! Fuck you, bounty tray. Of course.
So Connor has done 2 wounds. Phil has done 1.
My Thalax isn't fearless. It's stubborn.
Yeah. He loves it.
Fine.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm just gonna read.
Okay, so I'm going to
Oh, is it turn
move.
time?
It's
Turn
turn
four.
4. My turn 4. I'm going to move the Plasma Thanatar so we can just get a better shot. So it's just going to come here, and he's going to follow him.
Right here.
And this one here as well.
That's the last Thanatar.
The last Thanatar is going to come here. This guy's going to follow him. This one can actually see people here, so it doesn't need to move.
Yeah.
We'll be able to shoot there. That. Do I do anything here with this one at all? I'll tell you what I am going to do. Ooh, do I move it a bit closer? Yeah, he is going to move. He's 6 there.
It's actually high techno arcana Archmagos.
Archimandrite Archmagos. Shooting phase.
Yeah.
Castellax are going to go into the unit there first. I'm going to go into your Phalanx Warders first. The Archmagos is going to just increase their ballistic skill, so I don't have to take any dodgy tests.
What strength are they?
7.
Okay.
Is your
Okay.
apothecary
So
still around?
No.
but here's the question, right? You can only see those 3,
You can only kill those 3.
but
So you've
can
got-
I allocate the wounds onto whatever I want?
No.
No.
I can only allocate
it's
onto
not
the
okay.
wounds you want. Right, fine.
So, Copper is the one with 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Black Dice are the ones with 3 wounds. So
Everything else is random. Yeah.
everything else is random. Then, so 2s.
The black dice on the 3 wounds, dude.
So then it's 2s again to wound. So you've got 8 wounds.
Okay, it's AP2, yeah?
Yeah, it
And you
is,
can just
yeah.
do all 8 at the same time because they've got to be allocated through those 3.
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't overspill past
that's
that.
fine, that's fine. So, they're no longer in
3
lockstep.
dudes.
The 3 dudes are no longer in lockstep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's just a 5 up now. But I still get to re-roll them. Because I'm in unit coherency. Which makes 0 odds. So, those 3 die.
I will take my invulnerable because I overheated with one of them.
Yeah.
No, so he's down
To 2.
to 2. The squad still needs to take a blind test as well. Which is fine.
Yeah.
Blind is such a useless rule, by the way.
It's really good when it comes off. It just doesn't.
But
come
it
off
does,
too
yeah.
much.
When have you ever seen it come off?
It was really good when you could blind Primarchs last edition.
Yeah.
Or like Perturabo, like smashing any Primarch and be like, you're initiative 1 now.
Yeah, that's it.
Please take me a
Done.
test or go to weapon skill 1.
So we'll go into the rest of the shooting. My Archmagos here is going to fix the Thanatar.
Yeah.
Thanatar now can't actually see anyone because where I've moved it to. So let's just see if
That's why you always do your blast first, kids.
Archimandrite is going to fix the Thanatar, so he needs to pass leadership test, which he does. Then on 2 up, it will do 2 back. Yep, so he's now on 5.
That is a very good use.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I was sceptical when you first started being like, I'm going to do all of them repairing all the time, but it's really good.
Now the Thanatar, because he's going to shoot at the Rhino. Okay.
Plus beyond you, sir.
Now I'm going to actually overcharge this as well, just to see if I can get 2 hits on it, to try and see if I can get rid of it. So first one hits, second one hits as well.
So side armor 11.
So it's ordnance, so 2, pen, second one, pen. So really I need to have 2 immobilized results to get rid of the Rhino.
Yeah.
4 and a 2 and I don't.
So it can't move next turn, and it's snap firing.
Cool. I'm gonna.
Yeah, he's there.
Yeah. It's alright. I'll do that. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, next one. Going to activate. With my. Going to activate the Thanatar with the Plasma Mortar. This Archmage, well not Archmage, it's just a Magos Dominus, is just going to fix him first. Yeah. So on a 2-up, does it?
Does he get 1 or 2 impact?
Only 1, because he's taking Cybernetica.
Okay.
When I've fucking
worked out where a 4 is.
Oh, 4.
4.
The opposite side to the 3.
Yeah.
They all add up to 7.
Gonna shoot at the unit that's in there.
You're doing it on the one guy you can see.
Yes, please. So I'm gonna shoot twice.
Yep.
First one hits. Second one hits.
Cool. So you've got 4.
So that's 8 total. That's 4 twice.
Oh, not very good. 1 ignores armor, and 3 that don't.
Okay, so I've still got my Tech Marine there.
Yep.
He's got nice special armour. So 2-ups and then re-rolling because
because you've got 3 characters on with 2-ups.
Yeah. And then my Tech Marine is in lockstep still. He's got a boarding shield. He's got Cyber Familiar, so it makes him a 3-up.
Yeah, re-rolling.
Re-rollable. So how many did I have for the?
I will say you've shown
5 Cyber Familiar, which adds a 1 to 4,
the boarding shield
and then I get a +1 for my lockstep as well.
All right. Okay.
So
I for some reason
it's the worst thing to come across. I've deliberately not done it all game, but it's got to a point where
it's that.
No, I know you've told it me throughout the game and before, but for some reason in my head I was like, that's on the Phalanx Wardens.
Yeah, so it's a 5. So it's a 5 up for the boarding shield, +1 for the Cyber Familiar, +1 for the lockstep.
Yeah, and I will say you've shown restraint by not taking 7 Tech Marines.
Yeah, which is I think is horrendous and you shouldn't do it. But I have done it.
Well,
how many did I have?
You just got 1.
1. Okay, so a 3-up.
Yeah. So we're going to use the last cannon Thanatar. It's going to go into the same place. First, the Magos Dominus is going to give it ballistic skill 5. So we've got 3 shots, and it's on 5. It's on 2s. So 2 hits, 1 wound.
And he can only see this guy, so I have to take it up on him. So 4 up, and he fouls it, and he's not in lockstep. So he's. Sorry,
you've got the
no, ignore me. So it's a 5 up, not a 4 up, because he's not in lockstep, and he makes the reroll.
I forgot to fire my Maul Bolt cannon.
Do it.
So 4 hits from the Maul Bolt cannon and the Plasma Thanatar, which I forgot before. They all hit. They all wound. So it's just your normal armor save.
So what? 4?
4, please.
So freeze. So 1 guy dies.
And that's a pinning check for them.
They
love it because of the Tech Marine.
Because of Tech Marine. Yeah.
Okay. Got to take the D3 on this guy. So we take 1.
Back down to 3.
And I've got to take the D3 on the other one as well because I didn't do it on this one. So this one here.
And just one. So that's the one on the right hand side. Also goes down to 3.
No, it goes down to 4. Yeah, 5.
You got 2, did you?
Yeah,
because he's recommend, right. Okay, and into the combat phase.
I'm going to take leadership tests first.
Oh, you are.
These guys. And they're fine because of the tech ring. That was squeaky bum. And then into the combat. So Rand's going to go first.
Yep.
And what I'm... Rand's actually going to go into your normal...
Phalanx. Oh, the Domitar. Domitar's the big one.
Yeah, I'm thinking he might go into the... Yeah, because your Domitar's going to hit next and he's going to try and munch out. Or unless I kill him. So that's the other thing. 1, 2, 3, it's the Domitar. 4, 5, 6, it's the Phalanx. It's failed. I can't even hit the dice straight. It's a 3, so it's going to the Domitar. So, four attacks hitting on 3s. Mastercrafted, thank God. And that was already a hit.
That was a 4, that other one was a 4.
Yeah. It needs 5 to wound. Oh no!
This combat has been horrendous.
So,
It's been so bad.
Yes, it has.
So 3s from the Domitar.
Yeah.
Majority weapon skill is now higher.
Yeah. So
it's 5, so you've got 2 5s that hit.
yeah.
Because his majority weapon skill is 6, Phil. So 2 hits.
2 hits.
When-
They were both over 4, so the precision strikes. So they're going to go against the Thunder Hammer person. Well,
You don't
we
actually have
do
to,
that.
you can tell Connor on the allocation.
2 wounds.
Where's he starting, Phil?
Thunder Hammer.
Okay, so a 5. Oh, same because that was a 6, so he dies.
And then on to Ran.
And then Ran gets a 4 up. And he dies.
Right.
Boo, Wendy Testerberger.
Boo, Wendy.
I can't believe I didn't.
Do you know what? You can no longer say, Phil, that Domitars are crap.
Mate, I can't believe I've...
That
missed
thing
many
is
rooms on
outplayed
that.
itself.
He's a baller.
It's been an
He's a baller.
absolute beast. Honestly, it's been an absolute beast.
Yeah.
So
Consolidate. And over 2.
no, it will not die. No.
And it, now into Imperial Fists, turn 5. Imperial Fist turn 5, what is the plan, man?
Yeah, the plan is just hope for the best, really. So, these guys at the bottom, low here, are going to all move up.
Yep.
Literally directly up.
And all be outside at least, or at least on the top floor, so that you can be within 3 of that objective, I imagine.
What I'm thinking...
I never think like you've just done there, by the way. I always think of trying to get the models into line of sight of the objective, but it's not. It's literally 3 inches.
Yeah. Ringing an objective with a denial unit is really good as well. Because you can't get coherence and get within you.
So, I'm going to do...
Or can you not get within 3?
I can get within 3. I'm in within 3.
Right.
But...
So no, I mean if you stay further away.
So I can get within 3 to here, okay? But what I'm thinking is where can I get that stops him from seeing me as much?
Yeah.
So technically, yeah, they've huddled up just to try and score this objective. Maybe think about it.
And that's while maintaining lockstep.
Yep. And then my single guy here, because I had my HQ, is classed as scoring. So he's going to go
Still
in
class
the
the scoring
building.
the HQ's dead.
Yeah.
In traitors, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot of the traitor stuff. As soon as the person dies, it cuts it out.
It says as long as you take him, you give them line. It doesn't say it's removed.
I
if he's
can't
moved
say it
off the
like
board.
that, Connor, because Games Workshop model rules aren't that simple.
No, it is a bit wordier than
You
that.
thought I was going to kick off then, didn't you?
So did I. I reached for the turn off button and everything. Reach for the turn off button. These guys are going to stay where they are. I'm going to try and shoot these
flying
basically.
everywhere.
And I suppose you're right. I should have gone for more denial stuff and just denied you for a turn, but I haven't. So we're gonna. Oh, he can't move. He can't move anyway. This turn.
Still on start firing.
Okay,
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So, I've not got a lot of shooting. I've literally got my 5 guys here. They're going.
No, evade.
Yeah.
Really?
Gonna evade.
You just picked my jaw up off the floor.
Gonna evade.
So, hitting on 2s.
Yep.
I'm looking for 5s really because I just want you to not have saves. But is it what?
And toughness 5, so you've got 1 normal and 1 rend.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the normal, what's the AP of a sniper rifle? I actually don't know.
I'll jinx it. So, first the 4 up armor save.
Saves.
And then the 5 up evade. Oh, fucking hell.
Take a pinning test.
You don't need to, you not took a wound.
I'm not taking a wound.
Oh, do you not? Is it only
No,
wounds?
it's on the
Oh, okay,
wounds.
yeah, fair. Cool.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Okay, so my turn. So I'll score this
2.
one. Is that just 1, that one?
That's just 1.
So I'm on 5 now.
What are you on, Connor?
4. Actually, it'll be close if I stay on the objectives.
I need to get down and have a look.
Look at him squatting there like an animal.
Hey up. Want me to come clean your chimney?
So he's moved 6, but can actually move 8 and still stay in coherence with him. The Dominus can only move 6.
Oh, right.
So by moving the extra 2 inches, I should get a better angle on the shot, and then the Dominus can move 6.
Okay, yeah.
He's a monstrous creature, so he can take the line of sight from anywhere on the model.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And again, we're going to go with this Thanatar, the last cannon Thanatar. It's going to move 8 across. And he sees 1 guy, and that's it.
I think he's just zoning him out, though. He's more the, with as many as possible.
And this Thanatar is going to move over a little bit, so it's going to do 2 inches.
Why not just 8 and make sure, just like not?
Because if I move 8, it won't be able to see because it'll get out of the angle. So it's just going to go there. They've got 4 wounds.
Okay. Any more for any more?
He's done his job now.
Well, he can just rest and stay
He
there.
can rest and stay there. I don't think there's actually anything else that I could do with that. You're on 4, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
5, 6.
Turn it on, Max.
Yeah, turn it
I've
on.
got a plan.
I'm thinking about it.
So the Thalax
Yeah.
got a 12-inch move.
Craziness.
It's going to go there.
And take a difficult
Terrain test.
Connor, please make the face that I'm currently making.
well, you can try.
What?
I can't wrap my head around this move, but go on.
Well,
Difficult terrain.
No, I know why he's done it.
there we go. He passes it.
Yeah.
I know why he's done it. Because if it does go to another turn, it denies that thing, so he wins.
So the Thalax gets to there with a risky test.
Yeah.
And Phil, what is the rest of your moves?
The Domitari is going to come through the building up here to get to the assault cannon dude.
So I'm going to put that there as if we've pre-measured it.
Funny enough, we may have.
There we go.
Okay. So then it's onto the shooting phase. Going to shoot. Well, let me do this correctly because Max, you always tell me off when I just point at things. This Castellax unit is going to shoot at the warder unit that's in the building. First, the Archmagos is going to give them ballistic skill 5.
You've made me so happy, Phil.
That just
Spot on.
That just goes off. The copper are going to be this one on 2 dice, on 2 wounds, and the black are going to be the one on the back on 2 dice. Yeah. Oh,
You've made me the luckiest girl in the world.
there's 3 ones. So 2s.
And then Invuns.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So, Tech Marine, lovely, 3-ups, rerollable. Oh.
Rerollable. Oh!
What is it, strength 7 though?
Strength
Yeah.
7. But you haven't
Three
got
dies.
dice.
He's got 1 wound.
He has got
He's
one
only
wound,
got
hasn't
1
he?
wound.
I thought he had 2.
Forge Lord with 2.
Cool. In which
So you're
case-
still in coherency with 2 other models with lockstep and
1.
Yeah.
so the further saves just on the one that can actually be seen.
Well, so good. 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 Rerollable. Good.
And 1 more.
Good.
Good. You're fine.
So all my gets hot.
Yeah.
So they all take a wound. Connor just rolls a dice. It's this one.
Do you know what's mental? Is there was no clarification on what
Yeah,
the
what you
numbers
were
were.
I suppose
You could have just gone this one.
Well, it didn't really matter because they're all four wounds, but I was just
like
like,
you were doing a D3, weren't you?
yeah. I was actually.
Any more for any more?
Yeah, more shooting. So we're gonna go with the last cannon Thanatar, which can see one bit of the backpack. You can only see this one person here.
Okay.
Okay.
He's going to increase its ballistic skill.
Yeah.
So it'll hit on 2s, 2 hits, wound on 2s, 2 wounds.
4. And a 4. It's all good.
Loves it. Loves it.
The plasma. Are you dropping it danger close, Phil?
Can I just have a look at where...
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it can't be on Phil's guide, is the important bit.
It still has to be on a base though,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Yeah, so it can be over a base. It doesn't need to be centred over a base.
Yeah, it can be
So
over
there.
any point.
Point of the base.
Literally, if you move an inch, you get your guy. That's like that's as close and as far away as you can get it, and as close as this.
How many shots are you doing, Phil?
7.
One thing we'll do is... What about this one here? Can he see any better before?
Yeah, because you can see from there.
Yeah. So he would be able to pull it. I can't see if that's...
It would be the same place.
It's the same place. That's what I mean.
Oh,
No matter, I've literally put it on the edge of the base as far away as
okay.
possible.
Alright, Archimand's right here. He's
Yeah.
going to increase his ballistic skill to 5.
Yeah.
Going to then shoot just once.
Minimise the risk.
Goes
2
2
inches
inches off.
Gets 1 guy.
Direct this way.
Yeah.
I'll measure it properly.
Yeah.
I'll measure it properly. 2 inches off. So yeah, he'll get 1.
Okay. Wounds, just normal save, whichever one you want to take.
Rollable armour.
Good.
Yep. So then he'll do his Maul Bolt Cannon. All hit. All wound.
Okay, so I'm going to take them on my invuln. So 4s.
With a reroll.
So 1 dies.
And that's a pinning check.
He's shot, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's shot. He's shot.
Yeah.
So the Plasma Thanatar shot, the last Cannon Thanatar shot.
So
Have you got a sergeant?
No, they're pinned.
Right. And I think... So with that, the unit is pinned.
What I'm going to do, and I'm going to be just using this Plasma Thanatar here, I'm going to increase its ballistic skill, but only fire its Mauler Bolter.
Okay.
All
4
hit,
hits. Yeah.
4 wounds.
Or 3 ups. They love it.
All good. So I stay with that.
Domitar. We're going to go into the charging phase. Domitar is going to charge into
Cool, I'm
the...
going to overwatch.
Yeah. I think it was obvious that you were going to do
So
that.
you're hitting on 2s. So they all hit. And I need 6s.
Yeah. No, I'm talking
Nice.
7. 5s to wound,
5.
6s to rend.
Nothing.
No.
Oh, okay, that's fucked me.
And then Phil's charge move is...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he's in.
Okay.
So you've got your 1 Hammer of Wrath, and then 1 billion attacks.
Hammer of Wrath wounds.
Strength 8.
Strength 7.
It's good.
So I've got...
I go first.
You do go first.
Oh, he does! He does!
You do go first.
Unless you want to use a crack grenade.
No, because you're going to heal me. So
Yeah,
yeah. For a split second, I was like, "Oh, what a hit!" So I was like, "No, that's a terrible idea." He is a sergeant, so I don't know if they have every weapon.
2 attacks.
Still 2 attacks. So just 2 normal attacks. What am I hitting you on? Not that.
5. Not that.
Not that.
4, 5. So 4 base, 1 for charging, 1 for an extra close combat weapon.
Bro, roll as many dice as you like. He's dead.
3s and 2s to just kill. 5. He's dead 5 times.
Cool.
And Phil consolidates. It will not dies.
Consolidates, he's just going to jump. He's going to stay there. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It will not die. He gets it back, so he's got 2
He's on the 6
moves.
3 times for that
Mad,
fucking
isn't it?
Domitar.
And that's it. So on a 4-up,
He goes into Connor's turn
You
6.
need a
leadership
leadership
check.
check for them.
do they still take me to pinned?
Yes.
They run.
They run.
That's
2d6. 11.
4 across. 3 down. So they end up here somewhere.
And on a 4 up, you play
Ends my
36.
pain. Oh! Oh!
It ends.
GG, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Fucking yeah!
Well, that was quite close.
Really close.
Yeah.
Really
Yeah.
close.
We crazy, like, sort of came down to, like, literally the last turn. That if the Overwatch had killed the Domitar, there still could have been a chance. Like, if if he'd have failed that dangerous terrain check.
It's all really
still
lying
was a
on
chance.
the 6th turn, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I mean, there is a couple of things in the game that we've sort of spoken about off camera that maybe not swayed the tide, but there was a lot of to and fro. Obviously, your scoring unit ran from the board, which
Yeah.
made a big difference. I think my las cannons failing their
Yeah.
test made a big difference.
Especially because that Domitar wouldn't have been running about.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could have sort
I
of
think
shut down the board a bit more, and then
I think you could have been more aggressive with the warders that ended up in the building.
yeah,
Because you sort of didn't get much out of their, like, the upgrades that they got, the stuff that they come with, like power axes.
Yeah. So I think part of I said to Phil as soon as we finished the game, I said it was my fault for like being a bit jittery with the Phalanx Warder squad on this left-hand side of the board. I either needed to get straight onto the objective, which is what I probably should have done, and then moved from there, or just be really aggressive with them, which I wasn't.
Yeah.
And
I think that's one of the things about, because they are a heavy unit,
yeah,
not being able to run, then, right, at turn 2 you'd committed, and then you couldn't really do anything different with them because they're heavy.
yeah, because
and
where they
couldn't
were,
reposition.
and I think the other thing was just me just failing with Ran in the combats, not doing enough of it. You know,
But there's those
didn't
5s
roll.
to wound,
Yeah,
isn't it?
I didn't
5.
roll well enough at all. I think overall in that combat, which let me down.
yeah. I mean, the rampage on that Domitar as well just makes it amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You know, getting like it's charging, it's getting 8 attacks. It's then got
Being Paragon, so weapon skill 5.
weapon skill 5. It's then got 7 attacks when it's locked in combat.
Yeah.
Just really tough, really tough. And also, I made some really fluky saves with its It Will Not Die. I'm not gonna lie about that. That was ridiculous. That.
So where did dice roll, innit?
Yeah, that's how dice games go sometimes.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, but Phil gets his win! Phil gets his win on the channel! Which...
Don't do that, because you know how bitter I am as a person. And if we play again, which I'm sure we will,
No, that's
there'll
it,
be
no.
party poppers.
No.
You're never coming on the channel
people
again.
coming
I'm
in.
never playing you again. That's it.
That's
I
it
get
done.
my 1 win and then I retire from not playing you
It's
again.
going to be really awkward when this footage is damaged.
So yeah, that was the game. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing Phil finally get a win. Well done, Phil.
Thanks.
You can do it. There's proof now.
I just want to.
Well, there's already proof of you.
There
winning,
is.
so you
That's
don't need...
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in 2.0 though yet. Not.
Is there not?
No, not yet.
No.
There will be, but not yet. But I just want to do a quick shout out to Mini Mag Tray as well because they're awesome. So definitely go for those.
I've not told him to say this.
No, he hasn't at all. And actually, 3D Gator printing as well. So there's a few units. And by all means, if you can spot which ones they are, I got a bunch of stuff from him the other week. They're painted up. They're on my Marines. They look great. They've come out great. A couple of the guys are actually from him as well. So massive shout out to him as well.
Yeah. And with that, we will let everyone go and do something else. So we'll see you in a bit. Hope you've enjoyed it.